Opie and Anthony, little Jimmy Norton, Jim C in the studio.
Jim C.
And now Bob Kelly, who's going to be at the Stress Factory tonight, tomorrow night, and Saturday.
Yes.
Very good.
StressFactory.com
in New Brunswick, New Jersey.
Fantastic place.
We gave it the big sell for you earlier.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, we pumped it up. You're going to have a full house, my friend.
Full?
Yes.
All right.
More than full. Standing room only.
Even
How about
on Thursday?
that?
Tonight? Thursdays are hard to sell.
We told them that your weekend shows were canceled.
What? Wait a minute.
Thursday's the big night, Bob. Relax. We know what we're doing.
We know what we're doing.
I actually prefer it if you did that because Vinny doesn't give you anything on a Saturday. I could fill it Saturday night myself.
Yeah.
I can sell it out myself. I can put anybody in there. Why would I give you bonuses on Saturday? It just sells. Shut up.
I've been at the Stress Factory where Vinny gives me my, a nice table for me and the people I bring with me.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, he's like asking me if I could get up because he sold those seats. It's like, could you just sit at the bar? Oh God!
And he takes your food back.
Just brings it to another table, sits it down in front of someone else.
It's like, hello, I helped sell this show.
Yeah, I got you a pizza. Right. I need that steak back. We ran out of steaks. Here's a pizza.
Oh, he gets a beating. Why he would advertise with this show, I don't know. Guess the sound. All right. Let's go to Tom in Ohio. Tom?
Yeah, I'd like to guess.
Guess the sound? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's an industrial strength toothbrush coming towards D-Rock's mouth, and it hits the smell and starts screaming.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
That was really good.
Oh.
He bobbled.
Love you, Jim C.
Thank you.
He was able to keep his feet in bounds. He was.
He almost went out. Yeah.
He was almost out of bounds. Sampson, Illinois. What?
Hey, I'd like to guess sound. It's the last sound Heather Mills heard when she still had two legs.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was a damn good one.
Oh, that's wonderful, sir. Very nice. Let's say hi to Tyler in Utah. Tyler.
Yeah, hey, I know the sound.
Okay.
That's the way every divorce proceeding should end. Punching out.
Thank you, sir.
He didn't have to punch out. He did very well.
That was a good one.
He did fine. So we got a creepy nurse. We got our Super Bowl. We got Ruby possibly.
Almost.
We're trying to get Ruby on the phone. We were just talking about him.
The old guy that can't get Super Bowl tickets.
Even though
he's been to every Giants game since 1957.
50, yeah, somewhere around there.
Somewhere around
I
there.
hope he still doesn't get them.
What? You don't care?
I'm a Patriots fan.
Oh.
Well, then you're going to have fun with this song. The Super Bowl songs have begun.
Here it is.
This is a good one.
Here's one for your team. And
Did
you know
you-
how good Super Bowl songs always are.
Did you ever hear the one the Patriots made to go against the Bears Super Bowl song back in the day?
Oh, the Super Bowl Shuffle, which is one of the most successful Super Bowl songs ever.
Wait, they were challenging Super Bowl Shuffle?
Please, yeah, and my acting teacher actually did the video. It's on YouTube. There's a video, and the song that goes with it,
Oh, no.
it makes my neck.
Find it? Yeah, what was the name of the song?
Wait,
so the Patriots saw Super Bowl Shuffle and said we could do the same thing. We could come up with a nice song.
yeah,
as well?
the Bears came out with their thing, so the Patriots, had to come up with a song to challenge it. So they had 3 days to come up with this song.
We should come up with the top 5 Super Bowl songs of all time. Most people would put Super Bowl Shuffle as the number 1.
Probably. That was the most popular one.
You guys remember William the Refrigerator Perry was rapping in that?
Oh, and he started rapping in that one.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And then in second,
My favorite, though, was McMahon with his sunglasses on.
his risky
And
business sunglasses.
Yeah, and his headband, and he would just, dance around like he was black. It didn't quite work.
And then in second place would be that song by that team when they were in the big game.
Yeah.
Do we even know a second song?
No. Just this one.
I
that
challenge
you have in
to
your
know
hand.
a second Super Bowl song.
This one I actually like, though. This one, Bob, you'll like this one.
All right, yeah. Well, there's a brand new one.
It's not cheesy like most of them.
Got to give credit to D.
Oh, my God.
What?
The Bears song, Steve from Bay Shows, he called himself the Punky QB. Did he? I can't stay for this. The Punky QB. I think I remember that. Oh, he did.
All right,
Confirmed from Steve from Bayshore.
He always but he was such a cool dude. He drove a Honda scooter.
We are the Bears shuffling crew.
All right, well.
Add your racist rhyme wherever you please.
All right, let's say hi to Jesse in Jersey. Jesse.
Something that ends with boo.
Boys, I just wanted to get the sound if I could real quick.
Yes.
Hey, Hope, is that your family trying to get you down out of the apple tree?
Oh.
Linger longer!
Wow.
And I appreciate that you did the full Linger Longer because I was discussing this with Anthony. I came up with a cute little bit called Linger Longer, and I exaggerate the Linger Longer, and Anthony turned it into Linger. I just go beep beep. So there's a little competition going on here. You got the Opie fans, you got the Anthony fans. The Opie fans are coming up with Linger Longer, and the Anthony fans are just doing gibberish. Linger. And on instant feedback, they're spelling it really weird, too. They spell Linger, and then Longer is like WXDNDAPQR.
Whatever that means.
Bunch of S's. We got to give credit to DJ Maverick up there in Boston.
Oh.
Right.
This is a Super Bowl song that he did for the morning show at Jammin'. Yuck. Yuck. It's called, I think it's just called Patriot Song. I don't know. Listen to this. They actually think this is good, and they're playing it like crazy. Want to fully acknowledge that this is god-awful, and that's why we're playing it.
Horrid.
Some people don't understand that sometimes. They don't understand the big goof that we do on this show.
Yeah.
I disagree. I like this one.
Shut up, Jimmy.
You do not stop it.
The lyric is funny.
So far, so good, right?
Sounds like E-Rock going up 3 stairs.
We got an undefeated team, the best one ever. Them Pats making history up in her.
Oh, boy.
Up in her. Get out the core.
Oh, boy.
Break yourself.
Oh, boy.
Break yourself.
Oh, boy.
Get out the core. Up in her.
Way to isolate 95% of Boston with your Super Bowl
Right?
song. Yeah.
Wow, that is a Super Bowl song meant for one city.
Right. One city, one town.
Yeah, one
Oh,
town.
my God.
That's true.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Only,
Way to
only
go.
Roxbury likes that
Exactly.
Think I'm going to be part of that crap?
Right.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
part. Why couldn't they make it an Irish limerick?
Right.
Yeah. Do-de-dee.
That's. You know why we love Boston? That we've talked about many times. Because they don't hide their racism.
No.
They just don't hide it.
It is such a divided, segregated city.
We hide it here in New York. Every other city kind of hides it.
Oh, they call themselves a melting pot here in New York, and every other city celebrates their diversity.
Right.
Boston's just like, no, we keep them over here.
Right.
We keep this group over here. We stay here.
There's bridges, there's tunnels, there's rivers.
Separates
And you know why
everything.
that's good?
The groups.
I'll
Why
tell
is
you
that
why
good?
that's good, because you know where the Italian food is. You know
Right.
where the Irish food is.
North End.
You know where the ribs
Saudi.
are. You know where the chicken is.
Dorchester.
You know where to get the drugs.
Roxbury.
And you know where, do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
Just the button. Just. No,
Yeah.
the bell.
Oh.
Thank you.
The inappropriate bell.
Oh.
Thank you.
The inappropriate bell for the people that linger long.
I thought you wanted to say.
Oh, no. No. That was called a gem I would have fired out in the beginning of 07.
Yes.
Good old 7. All right, here we go. Back to the Up in Her.
Up in her. 18 and 0. One more to go. Super Bowl. He Giants scared as hell. They don't stand a chance. We start the Chargers. New York's gonna get a smash. 18 and 0. One more to go. Super Bowl.
Whoa.
Man, I never seen nothing like this
He's
before.
dancing.
How a team gonna go 18 and 0 since we got Randy? He stole the show. Coming down with anything, Tom Brady throw. Professional, incredible. Defense making his view a vegetable. First down, come on.
Vegetable.
Come on. Beat downs, get it right. Now go tell the Giants they don't still be quiet. We serve humble pie as the Chargers.
Okay, terrific.
Our team is on fire. We
We just do it. We're gonna kill him like the wife of Charles Stewart.
Eli realized that it's over. It's over. We got an undefeated team, the best one ever.
her.
Making history up in her.
Oh.
18 one more to go. Super Bowl. Whoa, 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 whoa. James scared as hell. They don't stand a chance. We start the charges. New York's gonna get a smack. 18 one more to go. Super Bowl.
All right, enough.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
God, what a
Should
cornball.
throw that song down the toilet. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And I know it's a remake. Wow. That's a remake of a song called Low.
Never shy to crash myself, Bobby.
Bobby Kelly.
Wow.
Wow. That's just wonderful.
I want you to say it again. It was so bad. It was interesting.
They should throw that song down the toilet. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Good evening.
I got something for you.
Yeah.
It don't mean a thing if it ain't bada bling. Bada bling.
Bada meets bling. It's bada bling. The new instant game.
Bada meets
New York
bling?
Bada.
I don't think so.
That's impossible.
Hey, yeah.
It's the gangsters getting together with the gangstas.
A bunch of,
How about this? Bling does certain assassinations for Bada.
a bunch of us guineas decided to get together with the and we put out this lottery ticket called Bada Bling. We rarely like to work with the but what the hell, huh? We'll use them if we can. But keep it in the dark areas. Those people are people are animals anyway. It's from The Godfather. Shut up. Bada Bling. Where the Italians meet the...
Where?
All I can think
Where?
of.
On Venus? Is this
Yeah.
lottery taking place on Venus?
Exactly.
I like that you bleep it, but you still have to mouth the word.
Oh, I do. Believe me, I say it.
It's in his blood.
It comes out. You don't have to say it because you're beeping it, but
No, you kind of got to say it.
Yeah, you do.
It's like Otto has to have George with him to make it the voice he said yesterday. I got to kind of mouth the entire word out, even though I'm bleeping it. Those...
Oh. But that commercial's on
You're
TV.
right, I do. I never noticed that.
I'm sure. Can we find that commercial and put it up on onaradio.com so the rest of America could
Horrible.
enjoy it?
They got a bunch of soprano-looking guys.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for HBO or David Chase or somebody to sue
Sue.
any day now. And then you got the other side looking a lot like Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
That guy looks like Flavor Flav.
Yeah. And they're dancing around with a bunch of like mobster-looking
They're
guys.
parodying blacks and Italians, so how about having one for Jewish people?
Yeah.
God. The lottery, we like free money.
It really is this complete stereotyped view of Italians and African Americans.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, it's fine. It's funny. I was laughing at even the thought of it because it's so impossible.
I'm sure this company runs that spot, but
They should just have not only just the Jews, like you said, but the Jews and Arabs just dancing together and having fun.
It would be the same thing, right?
Of course it would.
Or how about a stereotype of Asians doing something?
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
don't... that's against the rules, but Bada Bling
Is okay.
with the Italians and the blacks is terrific.
They could have Bada bound feet.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm laughing at that. Shut up.
Hey,
As long as I laugh. If I'm having fun, I'm having fun. That's all I care about.
Bada Sam! How about Bada Sam?
Oh, Gypsy.
Linger longer.
Oh, the Opie version. Thank you.
Wow.
Listen, we got TJ Miller. I just saw him poking his head around, and he's going to join the program next, of course, from Cloverfield. He was the guy behind the camera for the most part.
Yeah.
And also, J.J. Abrams is going to call in to talk about Cloverfield a little bit. Wow. People are enjoying the movie. It's getting great reviews, man. Great reviews. They weren't sure how the public was going to what?
React to it?
To react to it, I guess, sure. But it's nothing but positive reviews on that movie for the most part. Hey, we could do something quick before break. We got a man who survived an ATV crash by eating rotting beaver.
All right.
Make your own joke, people.
Fair enough.
I've
survived a lot of crashes.
Okay.
Coming up.
No, that was good. No, okay, that was good. Give him the laugh. That was good.
Get it?
Survived a lot of crashes.
Yeah. A lot of pileups in my room.
Let's say hi to Joe on Long Island. Joe.
Yellow.
Opie,
Yeah, what's up, Joe?
it's John from Staten Island. They were close.
Whatever.
Hey, John.
What's with the ancient references today, Hope? Flavor Flav hasn't put out a song in about 45 years.
No, I understand that. Hold on. I got to defend myself, though. This Bada Bling commercial, that's the first person that comes to your mind if
It
you see
looks
this
like
guy.
him, yeah.
They're definitely going for a Flavor Flav looking guy because Flavor Flav is very safe as far as the white world goes.
People know who he is, so they tried to get a guy that looked like him.
Wait till you see the commercial if you haven't seen it yet. It'll be on onaradio.com. I mean, the guy, I have to defend my guy. There's not another rapper you think of when you see this guy from the commercial. And the mob guys are soprano guys.
Yeah.
It's obvious what they're going for. They're going for safe stereotypes.
Big fat Italians.
Right. What was the other reference?
Captain Lou Albano. I know that was a spoof on the record.
Oh yeah, that's just spoofing the fact that I don't know anything about the new wrestlers.
Exactly. Can I just say that a sick little Jimmy has a very sexy voice?
Oh, thank you. People tell me that it's raspy and attractive. That's the feedback I've
Not
gotten.
me going.
The women you
All right,
used to
sir.
date.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Yes.
All right,
the
cool.
women.
Hey, we got our own Heath Ledger.
Hold on, Bob just slammed me. The
What?
women you used to date. What do you mean?
I said your voice is like the women you used to date.
Oh, you know
Oh,
what? All
deep
right.
and
That's what I meant.
husky.
God damn it. I thought that was a bomb, but you're actually saying I dated trannies. Point Bob.
One for Bobby. One for Bobby, who's going to be at the Stress Factory tonight through Saturday. Hey, we got Heath Ledger street interviews by our own intern, Matt.
Oh, good.
Want to do that real fast before the break?
Well, I want to hear one. Let's hear one and then tease the rest.
The moment of truth. Let's just make sure we talk about this god-awful show that they pumped up like crazy. It was finally on last night, and what a bomb.
Which one?
What a bunch of crap.
What a bomb. And we got some examples of why it's so awful.
Oh, good.
But you want to do that Heath Ledger street interview
Yes,
stuff
and,
real
and
fast?
then, by the way, Roland gave me that UFO investigator show.
Yeah, on the History Channel?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Roland, wherever you are, grab your chest and fall face first on the floor and never get up again. I want 30 minutes of my life back. They say they're promoting gays.
It's awful.
It stinks to high heaven.
Yeah, see, we're not sellouts. If you're going to give us stuff to watch, hoping that we're going to promote the project, this is the chance you take, Roland. Jimmy's saying it sucks, and Jimmy loves UFO stuff.
Roland, I love a flying saucer as much as anybody.
All right, we'll talk to Roland next, and we'll find out why you didn't like the show.
You bet we will. I'm going
Okay.
to bite Roland's face.
So we sent Matt down to where Heath Ledger died yesterday.
Yeah.
He got some terrific audio. We start with this. Some guy tries to be deep about the story.
Oh, good, good.
See, we're doing our own coverage.
This is Matt, and I'm here with
Michael Arkin.
Michael, and I saw you're paying your respects to Mr. Ledger, and how do you feel in the tragedy?
I work around the corner. I just wanted to come and take a look. It's always shocking when somebody seems so strong and young and just has everything to see in front of him. And he just when there's a mystery like that, it's always human nature to look and to think and to reflect.
That's good. You gave us actually viable audio.
Good
Good job,
right.
stupid. Get real interviews and good questions. And answers that actually make sense. So what are you here for? Well, I think it's really sad. All right, good. Well, that'll be a hoot tomorrow morning.
All right, we'll try the next one.
Like, when I heard it in the news, I was like, it's like all of a sudden, it's like you could, like one day you could wake up and you're like, it's like, it was weird because it's like a star dying, so, that's very impactful.
Effective?
You're a fan of his work at all, or no?
I watched some of his movies. Yeah, I was looking forward to Batman.
I mean, he was playing the Joker, and he was going to make a badass Joker.
Of course you
I
were.
didn't even know that. That was a surprise, too. I was like, wow, that's amazing. Did they finish the movie, though?
Yes, they did. Don't worry. Batman's finished.
So that's going to be like his... Okay.
Yeah, so the movie will still come out.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Cut. The fun of that part was very good, though. The first part of the interview was very
He
good.
does make a good point, though. As soon as he died, I was like, oh, my God. And they were like, he just finished Batman. I was like, oh, thank God.
I know. It's redoing the role Nicholson just did.
I asked that question yesterday.
It's great, right? That's the first thing that came to my mind.
He looks really cool as the Joker. I hope he finished his role. I don't want a Brandon Lee thing where all of a sudden they'd had to finish the movie without him.
Tell you what, don't ever put
stuff.
white paint on your face.
Yeah, that seems to be the kiss of death in movies.
I think online there's a there's like a side-by-side comparison of Heath Ledger and his makeup with Brandon Lee, right?
Yep. Who's up playing Batman?
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. He was amazing.
Was he?
Oh, my God.
Had enough of them.
He saved the franchise. It's back.
But I've had enough of them remaking every Batman episode with the same villain twice. Just get on with it.
Yeah, this is kind of a new take on
Val
it, though, which is
Kilmer
good.
and Michael Keaton, we get it.
All that stuff.
Oh, no, they threw all that away, Jimmy.
Blue, yeah.
They went real dark with the new movie.
Okay.
You should rent it. I agree with you. It was getting like, what are they doing to this franchise?
They just wiped everything clean, started with Christian Bale over again from the beginning. And
it's not cartoony. It's
they
very,
make everything make
really
sense
good.
though. Like all the weapons are actually could happen.
Okay.
Like it's not like he has a gun with an arrow and he shoots it to the top of the building and there's an ice maker gun. There's none of that crap.
Why?
Because that was stupid.
How handy would that be in a hotel?
In the moment,
That's all Jimmy could think about. Yeah, hotel, you need some ice.
Yeah, ice gun.
You know what I hate about
Mr. Freeze.
And the ice would actually bobble because it was rubber when they ran by it.
You know what I hated about Batman on TV? They would walk up the side of the building, and you could tell that the rope was way too small and thin to hold their weight. And then they would just take their time walking up the side of the building really slow and just have a little chit-chat.
Little chit-chat.
They would just be chit-chat.
Because they would just turn the camera, and they're walking regular, flat. Right. And because the camera's turned sideways, it looks like they're walking up a building badly.
It looked like just like a vacuum cord or something. It was like, this isn't going to hold anybody. And they were just chit-chats, taking their time, walking up the side of the building.
Batman's following Robin up, and he's like, wow, you really do have to wear 2 pair of bikini shorts, don't you, Bert? Those rumors were true.
Yes. I guess he had a huge one, huh?
Yeah, good boy. What was his last name? Bert what?
Ward.
Bert Ward.
Bert Ward. All right, more of Matt's just amazing interviews from the death scene down there in Soho.
Yes, and we got
after the break. TJ Miller
is here
with his hands folded, so I guess he's annoyed. Are you annoyed? Look at him. Our new friend TJ Miller, big star now.
Yeah.
And all right, we'll just go to break and we'll continue. Opie and Anthony, Jim Norton, Bob Kelly, Stress Factory tonight through Saturday. New Brunswick, New Jersey, Vinny's Club, StressFactory.com. Another busy morning on the Opie and Anthony Show. Thanks for checking us out. We got Bob Kelly in studio playing the Stress Factory, New Brunswick, New Jersey, tonight through Saturday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. The tickets are going to go fast if they haven't already, so you might want to give the club a call immediately if you want to see Bob Kelly.
Yes.
We got TJ Miller, one of the stars of Cloverfield and a new friend of the show, sitting back down on our couch this morning.
It's exciting.
Are you a big star now?
Huge. Hugest star. Biggest.
Well, the movie did unbelievable. It set some kind of weird record.
Yeah,
right?
well, it's the biggest. First, it was the biggest movie for that weekend, for MLK weekend, and then it broke all records in January. So it's the biggest movie opening in January of all time. It beat the reissue of Star Wars.
Wow.
Good. But I think Box Office Mojo or somebody was clear that that was because of ticket inflation, which is kind of true. It's like tickets now are $300 or something.
Yeah, and it was like 10 cents.
Yeah,
back then.
That's why those records are kind of
nickel
dumb.
and
It's a dumb record. I mean, the fact is the movie's doing great.
Yeah, the movie's doing amazing, and people are responding well to it. I think, except for besides the New York Times, as we talked.
Now, here's what they think: the monster movies are irrelevant at the times.
Yeah,
that movie I had to talk about it in therapy. It brought up issues.
Yeah.
Why? Because you look like the creature?
Well, Jim, I wasn't going to go there, but apparently you're very quick-witted.
That was a great visual, actually.
Just imagining him smashing buildings. Bob Kelly.
Just take your spinal cord away from you, and it's the monster in Cloverfield.
Take your spinal cord away. What do you mean? Bring Dane in the room?
Wow.
Actually,
talking to the king of coattails.
Please, I think I don't know. I'm like one of those ticks that fell off.
Yeah, I was going to go there, Dan. Yeah, Dane Cook's actually the monster, and then Bob Kelly's one of the things that falls off it. I just redid Jimmy's line because I had the same joke, and I just wanted to be heard, too. I'm an ass. I'm sorry. Hey, TJ, so what I want to ask you, we got to talk to you last week before you became a huge movie star. Has your life changed in a week?
Oh, yeah.
It has, really?
Yeah, I'm just a lot ruder to everyone. I push people and say, and I stand outside of the movie theater and kind of point to my name on there.
I just stand next to the poster.
Hey, lady, look at this, huh? See this? Look closely at that name, and then I pull out my ID.
What sucks is you're not getting recognized because you spent most of the film behind the camera.
Yeah, well, that's an interesting thing. It's like I went to Brooks Brothers. I was gonna get a suit because I'm doing Letterman tonight.
Yeah, congratulations. That's what I was
nice.
Are you doing stand-up or are you doing panel?
I'm actually doing panel.
That's even better. Yeah,
yeah, which I think is weird because as a comic, you always when you envision that show, you always think of doing stand-up. So it's weird to wrap my mind around going on and kind of sitting down and talking.
Well, I did stand-up on it, but you're always happy to see a comic who just gets to go right to do panel. You know, you're always happy to see that. Happy for your friends that they're doing so well. They go right to panel.
Happy to hold your cue cards tonight.
Yeah. No. Well, yeah. You're not doing too well. You're on the Opie and Anthony show. You did.
Oh wow!
Didn't you do? We were just talking about. Didn't you do? You did Leno recently.
Oh, he does Letterman, Leno.
But he
does them all.
Didn't you do a pretty edgy set on Leno?
They did very good. They let me get away with a lot of stuff. They're actually really good.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It's crazy. But I went into Brooks Brothers and this guy, he immediately recognized me. He's like, "Hud, how you doing? Great job in the movie." And he was kind of one of those JJ fanboys that had seen it 3 times.
Okay.
But then I had another experience where I was eating with my girlfriend, and this guy, we were reading Cloverfield reviews because they were just coming in. It was like Saturday, and this guy's like, "Oh, you going to see Cloverfield?" And we're like, "Yeah, we already saw it." He's like, "Yeah, I saw it twice. It's great." And I was like,
That's really
"Yeah, it's really, really good." And he's like, "Yeah, you should see it again. You missed a lot." And I was like, "Yeah." And then there's this pause, and my girlfriend goes, You know he's in it, right?
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Oh, really? Which scene? Are you one of the army guys?"
Oh no!
I was like, "Yeah, I'm the one that gets eaten by the tick." That was me. I was attacked briefly.
Is it true that you got to see it a second time to pick up on stuff? I'm starting to hear that.
Yeah, actually, you do. And there's a really big, and I think you guys should ask JJ about this because I haven't talked to him about it, and I'm interested in hearing what he has to say. Because I know he's calling in later on the show.
A few minutes actually.
There's something strange going on in the very last couple scenes. I heard that you have to really see it and pay attention, and you see something there. And I've seen the movie now probably 5 times, and I haven't noticed anything going on. So now I got to go and see it again. You know.
My chick put this movie in perspective as to what it is. She goes, You know when you see a movie and like it's always who's in charge and or the head army guy or this, and then there's people in the background that are going through the same crap, but you don't know what they're doing. That's what you guys are.
No,
it's just like the people in the movie that you don't know what they are in the movie because they're just background people running and screaming or something. And you go, hey, I wonder what that person's going through right now.
Right.
That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, that's actually my favorite thing about the movie. Somebody else said that. This movie's about the people who, in the Godzilla movies, are like, Godzilla! And then they start running, but you just keep following them. Like, where do they go? Do they go back home?
Yeah, right. What happens
to
that
people
person? Right.
Yeah, are they running away?
It's from that perspective.
And they have no clue what's going on.
No,
like they
not
don't
at
have
all.
this hotline they could pick up and find out like what this is, what's happening. So it's just we don't know, and we're in the background.
Yeah, in any other time, in any other movie, it would be the Statue of Liberty head rolls down. Everyone's like, oh my god, and then you'd cut to the president. Instead, you just stay next to the Statue of Liberty head while the most alpha male in the group is like, all right, you guys, we got to get out of here. We got to go to Brooklyn. And my character's like, ah! That's the other thing people have been saying is they've been like, how close is your character to you if that disaster was going to happen? And I think it's pretty close. I don't think I would be the guy that's like, all right, everybody calm down. We got to get to the Brooklyn Bridge and we got to cross over and get out of here right now. I think I'd be kind of like, we should tape this, shouldn't we? Let's get documentation of this.
I think we have a YouTube video.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
To do well on YouTube.
Yeah,
watching Lost. A lot of times we goof around and go, what. I understand the main characters, and they got all their stories. We know them and everything. I go, but what about that couple sitting sort of in the blurry depth of field, like in the background. What's their story?
Yeah.
And the odd thing is, occasionally they do bring those people up. And you find out who they are, and then they do their backstory and everything. It's like, oh, so you kind of do find out on Lost, like, who the peripheral people are sometimes when they kill off some of the main characters. So I think that's a cool a thing to do that you don't see done very often.
I think so too. I think JJ is really good at that. And
Yeah.
I think that's one of the interesting things about it. That's why I'm excited to see Star Trek. Is because for somebody that I'm not a huge Star Trek fan, I know that he'll do something different with the story. Because in Star Trek, there's all those guys that, if it's there's one extra guy that goes down to the planet, he's dead. That's it.
Just dead.
Nothing good can come of that.
I like Simon Pegg as Scotty.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good. And then,
he's great.
Chris Pine is Captain Kirk. And
he's probably just going to be like a real womanizer. He's got to be. I mean, young Kirk at the academy and stuff has to just be banging everything.
Yeah,
he didn't turn into that in space.
Even guys.
Everybody. Guys, girls.
We got to get to Ruby. So we got TJ Miller in the studio.
Oh.
We talked about Ruby earlier today. What's the deal with Ruby there, Jimmy?
He's an older gentleman. He's been a Giant season ticket holder since the
1955, I believe.
55, and he's
been going to games since the 40s.
Yes, real fair weather fan, and he can't get Super Bowl tickets because the dirty Giants only gave 12,000 tickets that they got. They gave 6,000 out to fans, which is all the NFL gives them is 12,000, and it's a seniority-based thing. And this guy has had tickets since the 50s.
And I think you're thrown into a lottery, and every time the Giants have been in the Super Bowl, poor Ruby lost in the lottery. Right,
Yeah,
Ruby?
That's correct. I never won in the lottery.
Oh, well, you're a big star today. You're in the Post. Everyone's talking about your plight.
Yes, I've tried to get tickets to the Super Bowl. When they won the championship, I was so happy, elated, but I had gotten a letter that I was not picked for the lottery. And that really disturbed me because I've been a fan and had season tickets for over 50 years.
Oh, now what's the criteria for winning these things? You would think if it's seniority, you would definitely be in.
It's seniority, and you get a certain amount. Your name is put in a certain amount of time for a certain amount of years, and then it's picked out of a hat. And I've never won in all the years. Then I figured, well, I'm 76 years old now, and I don't know how much longer I'm going to have to go see a Super Bowl game.
Well, the thing is, they have 6,000 tickets they give. They don't give enough tickets, I think, to the fans.
The true fans.
Yeah, absolutely not. They said since the 50s, you've only missed 8 home games.
That's right.
Now, why those 8 home games? Was it weddings, or were you in the service?
Service, holiday, vacation or something like that. I was in the Army for 2 years, but served as in the Korean War. I'm a wounded war veteran.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God.
Jeez.
With 2 Purple Hearts.
One of our nation's heroes.
Yeah.
Been a fan forever and can't get tickets.
Yeah, and then it disturbs me because there's people there that get tickets that don't even go.
Yep.
And get rid of them in other ways.
Yeah.
And that really disturbs me. And then if you want to get tickets, they're $3,000 up to $8,000. I mean, which is ridiculous.
That's crazy.
It really is a crime. A lot of the guys that got tickets through the lottery, they're going to turn around and sell them.
Yep.
But not only the ticket is expensive, when you get there, the hotel rooms, flying out there, it's not just the ticket anymore. I went to the Super Bowl a few years ago, and it was ridiculous to get a hotel room and to get a flight out there.
Sure, brag to the guy that you went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, absolutely.
Guy's been trying for
break my heart.
Yeah, there you go.
Breaking his heart there, Bo.
I'm watching
Break his purple heart.
I'm watching it at my grandmother's this year. Does that make you feel better?
Yeah.
And I'm a Patriots fan, so.
Oh, gosh.
Well, Ruby, we're going to...
That hurt him. You can feel it. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We're trying to get you tickets.
Okay, I appreciate it.
I wish we had good news. That would be such a great way to end this, this phone call, but we're going to try to get you to the damn Super Bowl.
Okay.
And
you keep trying, I'll keep praying.
Yeah. Has anyone else come to your defense there?
Well, a couple of things, on my wife had put on the on Craigslist and that hasn't come through. The prices are ridiculous.
Yeah, of course. And you got to be careful you don't buy a fake.
No. That's
Yeah,
the
fake girl, right?
Yeah, I made that mistake, Ruben. Expect a beautiful blonde to come over, and it's a gentleman.
It's a gentleman with a couch.
In a dress.
Yeah.
But you go through with it. But we're going to give it a shot. We're going to try to get you tickets. I mean, very rarely do we succeed at anything.
Right.
So
No, you guys are good.
we want to do it. We're trying. Don't get your hopes up.
Don't count those chickens.
Wait, has Ruby heard of the Opie and Anthony show?
What's that?
Have you heard of us?
Yes, I've heard of you, of course.
What do you know about Opie
Thank
and
you,
Anthony?
sir.
Just good things.
Yeah, good things.
How about you name one thing we've done?
We're talking to Ruby.
Yeah. All right, Ruby. We'll be in touch.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
We were trying to get a pair of tickets to just do something stupid with, but now I'm thinking if we get a pair of tickets from corporate, we're just going to hand them to you.
Yeah.
And then we'll give you a bicycle, and you could kind of like ride the bike out there. And...
I'm in good shape when I get out there.
This is how pathetic our radio show is. We once gave away Super Bowl tickets, but they didn't give away the actual trip. So we gave like tickets away, but then the listeners had to find their own way out there on their own dime.
That's what I was saying. And you can't.
Yeah.
Not like the week left. You can't even get a flight there.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. You have to like take
a Greyhound bus.
Yeah.
You know what? We can make a big thing out of this. We got a lot of truckers that listen to the show. They can pick up Ruby and get them out there to Arizona.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what Ruby wants to go in a truck. Why don't you just give him a ride with Henry Lee Lucas?
All right, Ruby. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
All right, buddy.
All right, bye-bye.
That is just awful.
Yeah, it just stinks.
Yes, everyone in Boston's laughing right now. Good, you sucker.
You really have
I
to
put my
mouth it.
beeps in. I really do. I mouthed that, didn't I?
That poor guy. Wow. I'm
Well,
a
you know what it
Patriots
is?
fan, but I feel bad for him.
There's a lot of fans that aren't going to get tickets, but he's been there for so long, and they just give these corporate things to these, whatever.
Yeah, and a fan of the
good fun on my
Giants,
part.
too. I would have quit that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hey, before we take a break, because we got to get ready for J. Abrams or JJ.
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 Sure.
So good.
You
It's
could
2
probably
J's.
call him Jay.
Hey, I'm going to ask TJ something.
Jay Abrams.
We don't need to talk about the movie the whole time. This guy's quick on his feet. He's a very funny guy. Does stand up. Would you ever have sex with your cousin?
Yeah, quick on my feet. I'm ready for those ones. What second?
And we're not even
third
looking
cousin?
for. Honestly, we're not even looking for a joke.
First cousin.
Anthony admitted that he would have sex with his first
I
cousin
didn't
back in the
say
day.
that. You're twisting this around. I said when I was growing up, between the ages of probably 12 and 16, I had a first cousin
That's even
that was
creepier
very
than me.
hot.
Thank you.
That was very hot. And if the situation would have come about, I may have had sex with her.
I think it's creepier imagining you 12 years old. Like,
Yeah, that was pretty creepy.
like
Yeah.
into that possibility.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You haven't had a cousin that you thought was hot?
Oh no, definitely all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, but I think I don't think I
You
would.
never thought like if the situation presented itself, maybe
I think I had a second cousin that maybe would that I would have.
you
done
might
that.
go second.
Yeah, second.
Never first.
Never first. Always third.
I'm not talking about boyfriend and girlfriend here either. I'm just talking one slam session, and one and done.
You didn't carve your initials in the tree with your cousin?
Right. One in the family tree as the branch turns around and turns into a mongoloid.
When you phrase it as a slam session with a family member, then yes, I think I actually changed my mind.
Yeah, see?
I have another scenario though.
Okay.
Let's say you're in Manhattan, and the city is getting destroyed by this Cloverfield monster.
Oh, gee.
Now you're thinking you might not survive the day. Would you actually have a slam session with your first cousin?
With the monster involved?
Well, the monster.
A threesome with the monster.
I'd go down to my mom.
That was a case.
If it came down to it?
Just to get some before I went. Yeah, if there was a monster in town.
Yeah, I think with that factor, that may push me over the edge.
But then you got to answer to God.
Well, yeah.
God,
I can understand.
This is just your way of segueing into trying to get me to convert to Christianity.
Yeah, right.
Like now that we're on the subject,
all right. Now that we,
now that you've admitted to sleeping with cousins and all kinds of sinful behavior,
this is kind of intervention.
Yeah.
I would never with a cousin, but I do. One of my ex-girlfriends did have sex with her first cousin.
Mm-hmm.
A few times.
And what did she say about it?
It was really hot and dirty, and then he fell for her, and she got annoyed.
Wow.
He wanted
See?
to tell the family.
That's probably a problem.
He wanted to tell the family.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. No, shut up.
I had a
You never
crush on a
tell.
cousin when I was young. Like when I was.
Oh, okay. See,
but it wasn't sexual at all. It was like an honest. It was like kind of like a crush, like when I was like 14. But there was no sexual.
dude, you are incapable of a crush without some kind of sexual tie in there.
I'm incapable of one with it. I don't have crushes with sexual things. I either have a crush. And I want to give you kisses on the cheeks. I think you're adorable.
Right. Thank you, Jimmy.
Or
not here.
Or I want to treat your mouth like a blow-up doll.
All right, we got to break.
With care and respect.
Yeah, of course, with a lot of love.
With respect.
We have to break, but I was leading to something. Tim took your conversation about the first cousin thing.
Yeah.
And came up with this.
Are you down and out? Looking for love in all the wrong places? Try Anthony Cumia's guide to picking up at family gatherings.
I'd do an adopted sister.
First, spot your target.
Look at a cousin that had a nice ass and a good set on her and look and go, wow, that's attractive.
If she's related, all the better.
I had a crush on one of my cousins growing up.
In Anthony's guide, he reminds you to not let the physical become emotional.
It had nothing to do with love or wanting a relationship. I was a goat. Just a horn dog.
Anthony Cumia's guide to picking up at family gatherings, where incest is the only viable alternative.
I'm Anthony Cumia, and I endorse this product.
We got to get all the endorsements that you've done in the last few weeks, and let's play it as all one break tomorrow.
I don't like the word incest. No. That makes it sound, that really puts the kibosh on the whole thing.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about two youngsters, young adults of puberty age, just kind of getting together and blowing off some steam.
Incest makes it sound too sexy.
Yeah, no, it makes it sound like weird in a way that's beyond the weirdness that I'm portraying. It makes it sound like you want to get married and tell the family and, be shunned.
What did you want to do as you were building, as you were just about there? Did you want, when she went to say something, did you want to just touch her lips and go, ch-ch-ch? It's the ultimate taboo.
Ooh, yeah.
Watch the movie Taboo, the original porn. It's wonderful.
I've seen that.
Isn't it great?
It is great.
J.J. Abrams next. Opie and Anthony. Right back into it. Bob Kelly, Stress Factory. Let's not forget that. New Brunswick, New Jersey, tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. You got T.J. Miller, one of the stars of Cloverfield, and a new friend of the show, sitting on the couch. Of course, the guy that was behind the camera for most of the movie.
The star.
The star of Cloverfield, right. He wants to make sure we say that because the boss is on the line right now.
That's right.
The great J.J. Abrams. J.J.,
hey.
How are you, sir?
How you guys doing?
Pretty good. We're all big fans of this movie, Cloverfield.
Oh, right on. Thank you so much.
And you got a lot of Lost fans in the studio as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching.
And you got Star Trek fans.
Yes.
So we need to talk to you.
So the teaser, so cool, man. Even the teaser just makes you want to go, come on, hurry. Get this damn movie out.
That's great.
I got to ask you quickly about the Star Trek movie. Kirk character going to be a womanizer right there in the Academy?
He really wouldn't be Kirk if there wasn't some of that, right?
Good. That's what we want to see. Every problem solved by grabbing a broad and just starting to kiss her. I love the Kirk solution.
It's a little of that.
Hey, how surprised are you, or are you not surprised at all that you were number one at the box office with this?
Oh, we're thrilled. You kidding me? And there's one reason I think that happened.
Why?
T.J. Miller.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, I was waiting for it, and then it happened.
Nice.
Thank you very much, JJ. We have a special bond because we both have initials for our first name.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Pretty crazy. You broke all. We broke all the records, right?
But let them say that. You don't want to.
Yeah. All records just shattered.
I actually said that to TJ. He didn't know it until I told him. He's like, "Really?" He's like, kind of asking, like, "We broke the record." He was very humble about it.
Yeah.
I literally, I honestly, I'm in shock.
But what did you really do for this movie?
What did I do? I don't even know.
We don't really know what a producer does. I'm just joking, but we don't know what a producer does.
It's confounding, right?
Yeah.
It could be anything. A lot of times a producer is just someone who paid the money to get the movie made, but that
Yeah, they come up with the cash.
I was very lucky to get to work with a writer who is a genius. This guy Drew Goddard, who worked on Alias and Lost and
Sure
and Buffy, and he's amazing. and then and Matt Reeves, who is one of my best friends since we were kids, who directed the movie. And so part of the fun of this was not only coming up with the idea, but working with them. Brian Burke, a producer, is an old friend. Like, it was just this like making a student film again, kind of.
What a great concept, too.
And it had similar camera work to a student film.
Yeah.
Although I got to say, TJ, you did an unbelievable job, because not only were you acting, often not on screen for the most part, but you were also, quite often the operator, the camera operator.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
wild.
Do you know one of my favorite things about Lost? This is Jim Norton.
Hey, how you doing, Jim?
Nothing. Damn it.
No. Good. Thank you for not
I was
knowing
hoping you'd
who he
recognize the
is.
name, but of course not. The more important they are, the less likely they are to either recognize Jim or Norton. I Lost. I haven't gotten through all. I'm only still on the second season because I very rarely will watch a show when it's on. I just kind of catch up and I talk about it like a year after everybody's done talking about it. Yeah. And it's such a good show. It's amazing to me to watch a show on network television that I love that much. I'm such a sissy. I have cried watching Law. I can't tell. I don't know why.
That's fantastic.
I cry constantly watching that show. It's really great,
That's
man.
fantastic. Yeah, the guy who runs the show now, who I created the show with, his name is Damon Lindelof, and that guy is brilliant. And it's amazing how emotional that show is. And part of it, is the writing. Part of it's the music. The Michael Giacchino is the composer. He just got nominated for an Academy Award for Ratatouille. The guy's incredible. We have an amazingly talented cast. It's a totally
I'm a huge fan of it. I like the fact that it's involved. There's a lot going on. It wasn't like, oh boy, we got to dumb this down so people can get a hold of it. I mean, a lot of jokes were made about the fact that you couldn't come in halfway through the season or you'd be completely lost.
Yeah.
But I love the fact that it's very involved. It keeps you interested.
Well, I feel like the thing that one of the things that Damon did last year, which I thought was the greatest thing ever, is that he convinced ABC to give us an end date for the series, so that we would know how long it would last, so that we weren't be drawing out things that didn't need to be drawn out. That we kind of knew how to pace ourselves, so that by the end of the run of the series, it felt like there wasn't a lot of wheel spinning and time wasting, and so that we know what the beginning, middle, and end of the whole series is going to be.
No, just stop it. You don't.
When is the series
I love
over?
the fact that it's like, no, everything we know from the beginning to the end is planned out and written, and we know what it's going to do. And it's like, I'm like, no.
No, it's true, and I got to say that Damon, of course, you have to kind of be flexible, because you never know if an idea that comes up is going to work, and if the actor is going to be what you want, and if the story is going to play out. But Damon literally has pitched to me not only the end of the series, but literally to the end, the last shot.
And what is it? And go.
Can you say that?
The last episode last year. This is
I
Rob.
didn't see it.
This is.
You're gonna blow it for me. But
I'm not gonna say anything about it.
Oh, okay.
Jesus, calm down, Jimmy.
I'm not mad. I just want to move.
Took his headphones off like he was going to fight me.
No. I love it.
That's how people with Lost are, though. It's like, don't tell me. I got it recorded. And shut up.
I take that back. Not fight me, but bite me. This is Robert Kelly, by the way.
How's it going?
Nothing.
Okay.
Even less than Jim Norton.
I just wanted to try that.
At least me, he thought it sounded familiar, but with you, he thought you were a roadie.
He just went, how you go? How you
He
doing?
thought you were an American history-esque.
Oh,
excuse me?
Yes.
Suck.
American history-esque.
So the last episode last year was. It could have been a movie. It could have that movie that could have been in theaters. That's how good it is.
They did an amazing job with that. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed your
That's
thrilling
all right.
question. You didn't miss much.
He actually blew off, wait a minute. He actually blew off my compliment.
Yeah, you weren't talking about Malcolm Esque, were you?
Shut up.
Malcolm Eskimo.
Because I don't work on the show week to week. I feel like I can't take credit for that thing. So it's like Damon literally is the guy who puts that together, and Carlton Hughes, who writes with. I mean, there's so many people who work on that thing.
This is just because the movie was such a success, or else you would be taking credit for everything in Lost.
The truth is, there is one thing that's missing from Lost for me.
Yeah.
T.J. Miller.
TJ, back to you.
Well, people can be brought in. I've seen it happen. I love the fact that you never know if a major character is going to be killed off.
Yeah.
That's another great thing about the show.
TJ has a question for you, JJ, about Cloverfield.
Let's hear it.
Well, yeah. Well, one of the things I wanted to know, I'm getting a lot.
And you were
of,
in the movie.
Like, yeah, I was. Yeah, that's right.
That's the weird
That's how
thing about
mysterious
this.
J.J. Abrams projects are. I was in the movie, and I'm like,
And
hey,
he's
I got a question. What was that thing? I got a question. No, I'm starting to get sort of fanboys, which is what we lovingly call the internet fans of J.J. Abrams and of Lost and of all these great projects. I'm starting to get them come up and ask if there's crossover, if there's references to Lost in Cloverfield, if there's certain things that they should look for, and a lot of people are talking about the end of the movie has something that if you don't see it a couple of times, you're going to miss it. And I don't even know what to say to them. I just kind of, to try and give them an autograph that they didn't ask for, push them away, and go back into the
Hoping they're asking for a picture or something.
Go back into the strip club, right? So, is there any crossover that you can talk about?
There are definitely a couple references in the movie.
I knew it.
And they were hidden there for the people who for the fanboys, for the people who would care, and it's. Because I love that kind of stuff so much, that really is the reason we do it, not for any other reason. And there are some references to some things. There are a whole bunch of hidden things in the movie.
Wow. I love that because that just makes me, I think at least twice I've been like, no, I don't think there's any crossover.
Well, we actually didn't want to talk about any of that stuff because we thought, well, let's see how long it takes people to find these things. It's actually fun checking out how quickly people make these discoveries. There are a bunch of things that people haven't done.
JJ, help us out a little bit. A lot of people are going to go back and see this movie for the second time. Give us one little thing to look for.
I'll say this, that there's a quick Lost reference before the movie really starts.
Wow.
Okay.
There's that.
Is that on the bootleg?
I certainly hope not. But can I have your home address?
Come over and point it out for me.
You know what is that on the copy where the guy's coughing through the whole movie?
Can I?
People get up for popcorn.
I gotta relate.
They're the worst.
I gotta relate a story to him though. We get screener copies all the time, and they finally got smart with Aunt and I because now that we get the screener copies, and across the whole screen it says. Opie and Anthony. This is for Opie and Anthony. So if we do make some copy or something, they're going to know right away.
I have never copied.
That's the worst. I mean, it's so distracting because, if a scene's dark, all you see is your name.
Yeah,
it is very distracting.
They finally got smart because now they'll know where they come from.
By the way, that's in every copy of the movie everywhere.
This is the Opie and Anthony,
right?
Yeah. Oh wow. I was wondering why we're getting so popular.
Why not an Opie and Anthony reference in Cloverfield?
That is such a good point. That is so good. Maybe if we do a sequel.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think there is an Opie and Anthony reference right before the movie starts, and it's usually when Opie and Anthony see it, they just reference themselves to people around them.
Yeah. JJ, I got your sequel. I'm thinking you do a whole nother movie, but you do it in a Hollywood way, and you explain this whole thing. And then you go back to the tape maybe here and there, but you got the president, talking about the monster, and you get the big showdown to the end.
What I love about Cloverfield is that it doesn't have the stuff that you've seen in every damn monster movie.
You're there. We're just watching Fox 5, and the whole cast is up there.
They all look great, and I look like I just thought I was doing radio.
You're just standing in the background.
I look hungover.
You're so used to not being on camera. You're like, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know, exactly. I thought I was going to be shooting the interviews.
This is all over the place, though. It really is amazing.
Yeah. Are you guys going to do the sequel, and you got an idea for it?
There's a couple ideas that are being thrown around, but we're just still in shock that the movie is being received so well.
Oh, look at you. You're all serious talking on Fox 5.
TJ right now
TJ is talking on Fox 5.
He's on Fox, and he looks like Viking from Bad Boys, or Tweety. Viking.
No, Viking from Bad Boys with Sean Penn.
Yeah. And luckily they sandwiched me between Michael Stahl-David and Mike Vogel. One's on the cover of Men's Health, and the other one walks around the picture of Men's Health. The only person I can compete with is Matt Reeves, who currently looks like Harry Potter a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little.
Is that Matt Reeves?
Yeah, that's the director right there. And Matt,
an older Harry Potter.
Well, it really was cool, JJ, because you guys really did. It was kind of a boys' club feeling, only in the sense that all of you guys were friends for so long, and so it was a fun set to work on. You know?
Matt Reeves and Brian Burke, who's one of the producers, and I, have known each other for years. So the whole thing was like making a student film again.
Yeah.
Hey, you have a comment about some of these websites that are popping up, and there's a lot of rumors that there's one that's supposed to show pictures of stuff washed up on Coney Island.
I've not seen that site.
Oh, so you're not going to take any credit for that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Viral marketing continues because there's websites popping up with stuff that looks like it's washed up that could possibly be one of these creatures.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting indeed.
You really did. My only complaint about the movie is I actually would have liked it to have been a little bit longer. Like, what did it come in at? Like, what was the final time? Hour and a half?
Yeah, it's very short.
I would love
10 minutes.
Is there any extra time going to be on, like, on a DVD? I would love to see.
Yeah, there's actually a bunch of extra scenes and deleted scenes that we're putting on the DVD. But I'm so sick of seeing movies that are 2 hours and 45 minutes. I felt like I keep feeling if there's a movie that's over 90 minutes, I'll see it twice as opposed to once. A 3-hour movie seeing it once. So we decided we're gonna make this movie short, but some people say it's too short.
You obviously know you. I think it was mentioned you left the sequel wide open, and you could do a sequel like with a lot of integrity, where it wouldn't look cheesy at all, because there's a lot of unanswered questions. Let's just say there's not a Hollywood ending to this movie, which is great.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of monsters. I think this was one that kind of got separated from the pod.
Ooh, look at this new.
Yeah, wow. Hey, JJ, you were aware that the shaky camera work was going to bother some people, right?
Oh man, this movie is so not for everyone. I'm serious. At Cloverfield, I've gotten reports that people have thrown up in theaters. Like not just like in the news, which I've read, but like friends have said, "Yeah, I was there, and this woman booted."
Just puking.
Really?
I feel horrible about that. But the movie. If you're like pregnant, or if you're if you get motion sickness easily, you should not see this movie.
Well, Jimmy suggests you sit in the back of the theater, and that will help too.
I have bad motion sickness, and it didn't affect me because I sat in the last row.
Yeah.
But I went to a theater to check it out at a stadium theater where it's like the screen fills the wall, and I swear to God, if I didn't know what to expect, I would have gotten sick.
Well, what's funny is people will say that and they'll make a joke about it. They'll be like, "Yeah, that camera work. You need some Dramamine before that, huh? Yeah, that makes you really sick." And I shot a lot of the film, so I have this like personal affront. Like I'm like, "Oh, you think that's funny? I shot that."
Well, but it's good because it looks like real
I can
motion.
make you puke.
It does. It looks, yeah. And if you'll recall, we didn't when we were shooting it. I think you guys took special care to continue to make it look real, but keep it as steady as possible. Because that wasn't it's not like we were walking around like, who cares if people throw up in the theater? I mean,
the thing is that the goal was just let's film it as if someone were actually making this whole movie. But the thing is that when you're looking at it that big, it really is. It can be too much on a TV screen. So much of what you're looking at in the room is not moving. When you're at a theater, the whole wall is the
yeah.
It's crazy.
That's pretty smart though.
Well, you couldn't have clicked on the anti-jitter thing on the camera, maybe? Yeah,
the anti-shaking thing.
Anti-shaking.
Yeah, help us out here, TJ.
So much of the movie, especially the stuff that was not shot by brilliantly, by the way, by TJ, was stuff that was designed to look that way. So it's like a lot of the stuff that looks amateurish was incredibly planned out. So I'm not blaming TJ.
Did you get a camera credit on that?
No. Did I, JJ?
Maybe.
No, there's no camera credit.
I was interesting. Why?
But I was
would be an extra paycheck, wouldn't it?
Well, I was paid. That's what I was going to say. I didn't get a camera credit, but on the other hand, I wasn't paid anything extra.
TJ.
But on the other hand,
TJ, tell the story about when you met Chris Pine, who's the star of Star Trek.
Oh yeah, so I go to the Star Trek set, which is going to be amazing. I mean, just by looking at what they're doing, from that one day that I was on the set, it's going to be unbelievable. Right. And I go in, and everybody was talking to me, and they're like, "Oh, you got to meet Chris Pine. He's so funny. He's like you were really. He's so funny. He's really funny." I think Jim Norton, I mentioned this the last time, and you were saying like whenever people say that, they're never the funniest guy ever. And so I go over to him, and
he's playing Kirk.
Yeah, he's Captain Kirk. He's the main guy. He's the star of the new Star Trek. And so I walk over to him. I go, "Hey, how you doing? I'm TJ Miller. I'm the star of Cloverfield. I'm the star. I'm like the big star in it. And he goes, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? You know, fine to meet you and everything." And then Zach Quinto, who's playing Dr. Spock, was there, and he was being awkward.
The
and
baby
strange.
doctor?
Yeah.
Dr. Spock.
And
we have Benjamin Spock.
Yes, Benjamin Spock.
It's a strange casting choice, but I stand by it. And so then later on, it got back to me that Chris Pine didn't get that I was joking at all, and he just thought I was this big douchebag, and was
wow.
I just loved it. He thought you were a total dick.
Yeah, he really, really believed that I just walked up and I was like, "Hey, I'm the star of Cloverfield, you know, that big movie that's coming out, so don't think you're so hot."
What a sense of humor, then.
Yeah. I just love that TJ, was totally goofing around, and Chris was like, "Is that guy really a jerk?"
Yeah.
Like, no, he was kidding. He's like, "I don't think so."
He had no idea.
JJ, I have an important question because Lost is premiering very shortly. We want some Lost people on this radio program to help promote.
Oh,
We have
yeah.
very big
Come
fans.
on, that's so easy.
Okay, we would like that very much.
Yeah, the premiere's next Thursday?
Yeah,
like
next
2
Thursday.
hours.
Done.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right, thank you.
JJ, we got to go.
Oh, come on.
You were talking. You were talking to Opie, Anthony, and Jim Norton, and we would leave this radio show tomorrow for your next project. Just want to make sure you know that.
I'm a very good actor.
I love your show, and I thank you so much for your kind
But could you please get us out of this hell? We beg you.
Radio sucks.
We will move to Hollywood tomorrow.
Can't you make them? Can't you make them the guys on the Star Trek that go down to the?
Yeah, I'll be a red shirt.
Yeah,
I'd love to be a red shirt.
Yeah. I'll be in the background of a scene.
A guy that apparently doesn't know how to fire a phaser from 100 yards. He just goes, ah! It's like, fire your phaser, idiot.
That's your audition right there.
Yeah, see, I just auditioned.
Sold.
All right, they cut us off here at actually about 5 minutes of 9. J.J. Abrams, Cloverfield, #1 at the box office. Thanks
Go
so
see
much,
it
man.
numerous times. Yes, and of course, Lost.
Yeah.
All
right. Next Thursday, premieres.
Next Thursday. Cool, man. Thank you, JJ.
Thank you so much, you guys.
All right.
Take care.
Bye, JJ.
Hey, that was fun. J.J. Abrams, everyone. Bob Kelly, Stress Factory, tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday, StressFactory.com. What's the number for Stress Factory?
It's just like a laugh. 732-545. Ha ha.
How funny is that?
H-A-H-A on the phone. So you're just laughing already.
Laughing as you dial.
Yeah. Before you get there, even the laughs.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And the star of Cloverfield.
Yes, the star.
The star, TJ.
One of.
Going to be on Letterman tonight. Let's make sure we all check out
Tune
TJ.
into Letterman tonight. I'll be on as a guest on the David Letterman Show, and then I'll be back to do some stand-up February 29th and March 1st at Comics here in New York.
Really? Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we'll
Headlining
push
the club.
that big time when it gets closer.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Who are you on Letterman with, do you know?
Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Super Furry Animals.
All right, good. So the whole show sucks except for him. Make sure you watch
And
it.
it's not even the band Super Furry Animals. They're just bringing on really furry
It's
animals.
really super furry animals.
And
Sponsored by
Julia
Richard
Louis-Dreyfus is not in that category. I want to make sure that we're clear about that.
Yeah. Jim Norton said that, not TJ Mill.
No, yeah,
okay.
Why? Letterman never had me back.
All right, thanks.
Bye,
you guys
everyone.
tomorrow.
Bye.
We're going over to XM.
Bye, everyone.
All right, a couple things.
Yeah, I love that part, the little drum thing.
Opie
Hi.
Anthony, XM Satellite Radio, just got a communique from Eric Logan. He
Yes.
said that down in Washington, because we had J.J. Abrams on, everybody was around their radios trying to get Star Trek information.
Really? Well, we didn't get much.
What a shock, those nerds.
We could ask them. Whoa, I got to turn this back up because you turned my headphones down.
I don't know.
Isn't there one over there just for your headphones?
Yeah, but mine is at the proper volume.
All right, well then.
How's that?
I have to turn mine up for proper modulation. Ow,
How's
ow,
that?
that hurt.
Sorry.
Holy shit. All right, that's better. There's too many hands on too many switches here.
I'll tell you this
Yeah, we
much.
didn't talk much about Star Trek with him, which
Well, we
I don't think
started.
he would have. I don't think he would have said anything about it. He likes being secretive. It's just known. It's the whole crew that you know and love from Star Trek, but in the Academy, in their Academy days. So they've recast it with younger actors, obviously. And that's that. I think they did a great job of casting. If you look through who they got and how they look as the characters, it's pretty cool.
How come Shatner? I should have asked him that, but I asked the Lost cast.
Shatner's mad.
Yeah, why didn't he have... Maybe he didn't want to break that wall and make it too much.
Yeah, well, Shatner died in one of the previous movies.
Oh, did he? Okay.
So all the fanboys would get really pissed off if they saw.
He died?
That never means anything. Spock died, and
But he's not.
And they bring him back to life like he's the super creature.
Right? Super creature.
Like he's this man of power.
But Simon Pegg as Scotty, I think, is good. He's from Shaun of the Dead. Yeah. Really funny. I think that's a great job at casting. A little comic relief, perhaps. And then whoever they got, the guy from Heroes is playing Spock. Yes. What's his name there? Than?
Zachary Quinto, who plays Siler on Heroes.
Yeah, and he looks like a young Spock. I mean, they did a really good job casting. They got some young colored broad to play Uhura.
Ooh, nice.
Like that?
Nice.
I'm going to use the 50s vernacular.
Yeah. Those broads were built for fucking.
I like that.
Yeah, let's go to Andrew on Long Island. Andrew.
The links to St. Andrews. They called it golf without the L. Okay, Pookie.
Hi, guys. Love the show.
Yeah,
What's happening?
do.
Yeah, what's up?
Fuck yourself. What?
Me and my dad are big fans of the show. I just want to give him a shout out because it's his birthday.
Sure. What's your dad's name?
Exactly.
Oh, he's calling back so quickly.
This kid really wants to give that birthday fucking shout out.
Drudge Report. Don't worry. We're all over it. Somebody's like, you got to go to Drudge.
What's going on Drudge?
There's a nurse raping the elderly. Don't worry.
Nice.
Oh, wow,
We're
that's
on
great.
top of it.
Since when is Drudge doing sexy stories?
Exactly.
I thought I was on top of it. Yeah, nurse charged with sexually abusing 24 patients at an Ohio nursing
Now,
home.
by nurse, you don't mean a nurse like we know them, female, nice legs and stuff like that. You're talking the creepy male nurse?
Well, yes, his name's John.
John, I'm a nurse.
Of course.
So
it
much
is.
less sexy.
Yes. Nothing's creepier than a male nurse at an old age home.
With a can of Vaseline,
Yeah.
spitting in his hand before he goes in the room.
He's just constantly going in the supply closet for more Vaseline, and they can't figure out what he needs so much for. We don't use it. I don't remember his patients chafing that much.
Before we continue, I want to give our new friend T.J. Miller a little advice.
Yes.
If you ever want to work in Hollywood again, you might want to, just leave right now.
No.
Just 'cause the conversation
Don't
we're about to
discourage
have could be a problem
Oh,
for
don't discourage. We like
your
having
future
friends in the business.
movie-making career.
Hey, and then we have parents to hospital after stillborn babies' bodies sent to cleaners. So we have one sexy story followed up by a hoot.
You
guys definitely have some a little slightly riskier material.
Yeah,
just
the XM side. You could save face. Just come up with an excuse, like you got an email or a text or something, and
you feel
or just that
uncomfortable.
I have to go sexually abuse some
elderly.
That's right,
Yeah.
some elderly.
Some fucking burdens. Deep dicking a burden. Next on News 2. At least they're good for something. Tomorrow on Fox.
I can't believe TJ would say that.
Exactly.
That wasn't me. That was Jim Norton.
Jimmy Norton.
Luckily, Jim Norton's got that raspy, sick voice.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we can distinguish which stillborn jokes are his.
Well, no, this is the abusing the elderly sexually. The stillborn stuff we're going to save. We're going to bridge into it.
Hey, do we have some sexy music for this story? Maybe a little porn or...
Nice.
This is fucking hot.
So this guy works at an old folks' home.
That's right.
In Sandusky, Ohio.
Sandusky?
Oof. I'm just waiting for the music, and then we'll do the story.
Imagine that. You're just some old codger in Sandusky. Your kids have abandoned you in this fucking shithole. And here comes the male nurse.
Yeah, Jimmy's got the sexy voice today because he's
Yeah.
a little sick. So
That's right.
Why don't you use that sexy voice, Jimmy?
Get those cocks out, gents. A night shift nurse accused of sexually abusing as many as 24 elderly or disabled patients at a nursing home was in jail Wednesday. Many of the victims at Concord Care and Rehabilitation Center were
Had no
unable
idea what
to-
was happening.
Of course they didn't. They had no idea. They were unable to report the abuse.
Stop whining.
And some have since died.
Stop whining.
Wow, he really knew when to get them. Fucking put a satin pillow under their head and fuck them. All right, that's not the story. Police said that they suspect as many as 24 victims, judging by statements suspect John Rhimes made under questioning. Rhimes, 49, pleaded not guilty Tuesday in Sandusky Municipal Court to felony charges of rape and gross imposition.
No, gross sexual imposition.
Oh, yes, gross sexual imposition.
What is
he's He's imposing. Sorry to impose, but I thought I'd fuck your cancerous mouth.
Oh, God.
I hope I'm not imposing as I rape your one-breasted torso. Jesus, what a sociopath.
You are.
No, I'm not the guy who did it.
You sound like Danny Bonaducci today.
Really? Oh, we talk real fast. Guess what Danny says? I'll talk a whole lot until you can jump in and go, this guy isn't saying a fucking thing. We get it. You're ranting. The director at the nursing home said in a statement that Reams had been fired. I would hope so.
Oh.
Imagine if it said he'd been given a raise pending investigation.
What's his name?
R-I-E-M-S. John Rhimes.
Oh, I thought you said Reams.
Or Reams. R-I-E.
More appropriate.
Reams would be more appropriate.
And we cannot share any more detail at this time out of respect of the privacy of our residents and in light of the ongoing investigation. They're looking into his past, blah, blah.
Sure they are.
Which include employment at other facilities.
Of course.
24 old people. How does your dick get hard for 24 old people?
For one.
For one, of course.
Jesus Christ. Well, he's a special kind of guy. One of those guys that are kind of into that, I guess. Old people.
I think it's really funny that...
Baby powder and death.
God, that's what turns him on.
Yeah.
Many of the victims were unable to report the abuse.
Just sitting there going, shut up, have another pill.
They would just point to their ass and tears would come down.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking creepy male nurse. Take care of your parents when they're old. Or at least set up a video camera in the room so you can have some laughs at a party.
You can have your own halftime show.
What do you think? Like, I'm sure there are children of these elderly, grown. That had to put him away for whatever reason, Alzheimer's or something.
They already got the guilt.
They still visit. They have the guilt.
They have the guilt of putting him away.
And then you find out they were rolled over and just fucked in the ass by some scumbag that works there. How did these people go to trial, go to jail, and not one family member kills them?
Because there's metal detectors in the court. They protect you. That's the only
There's
reason.
got to be a way to get... Every system is put there to make it look like it's secure, not for real security. Let's be honest here.
There's got to be a way to kill
There's got to be a way to kill that fucking guy. If that would... Let me tell you, I love my mommy. And if she loses her mind, which talking to her lately could probably happen any minute, and she has to be put in a home, and I find out someone starts tagging her, you gotta kill the guy.
Your mom's hot.
You gotta.
She really is.
She'd
Your
be
mom's
tops on the
smoking.
list.
She would be the first to go.
Oh, first to go.
He wouldn't even get arrested for that.
Forget
She
it.
would be the first dozen.
Yeah, the first dozen. It wouldn't even be a dozen elderly. It would be my mom a dozen times.
He actually wouldn't bang your mom because she's so hot.
What, would he take her to the movie?
I'm not into that. I want an old bag. This chick's in shape.
But do you think that the families feel guilty now? Like they'll like start looking back and go, oh my God, that's why that guy was wiping off his dick every time he walked into the room.
The signs were all there. I would walk in and he would be having sex with her.
Yeah, the subtle signs are there. His cock was in mom's mouth.
Yes,
You guys are assuming that these people didn't like it, though.
That is
I
true.
do. I like that angle.
Do you think
It's like,
out of 2 dozen?
yeah, 2 dozen, at least one
yeah.
person.
One is like, oh, wow, is this cool?
There's
just
one
like,
lady
oh,
who just can't wait for 12
fucked.
o'clock.
That's a sick thought, but I'm with Bobby. I bet you there's at least
Out of 2
one or
dozen,
two.
there's got to be 1 or 2 that were like, finally,
Yes.
I'm getting fucked.
One person is pissed because he's getting arrested for
gone,
this. It's
yeah.
like, oh, there it goes. There
Old
goes
lady-
Saturday night.
The old lady just she shuts her eyes. She pretends she's sleeping every time he comes in.
Yeah.
She's like on the phone. I gotta go.
Getting all prepared
Yeah.
for her deep dicking.
Rubs flowers on her cunt.
Oh, those gray pubes powdering it up.
She rubs grape juice on her nipples just so it tastes good.
Oh, God.
Hey, I saw a dumb movie called The Savages. It's kind of like an indie flick with
Okay.
Hold on. God damn it, where's that bell? We're all thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
Make it up. Ding, ding. I don't know where my bell is.
and it's featured that very famous actor there.
Is that Philip Seymour Hoffman?
Philip
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and they talk about nursing homes, and it was really interesting. He's a sarcastic douche in this movie, and he's
Ah,
like,
shit, I forgot. What's the name of this movie?
the Savages, yes. And they have to put dear old dad away in this movie. And it's just horrific. And it's a nursing home in Buffalo. It's just gray and awful. And they go to one of the joints. They're trying to figure out where to put dear old dad, and they notice that the lawns are all manicured nice, and it looks really nice from the outside, right? Like you're going to maybe like a college campus or something.
Yeah.
And Philip Seymour Hoffman's character is like, they do that so we don't feel as guilty about the fact that we're putting our parent in this place for the rest of their lives.
In the home.
Because he's like, our parents will never see how nice this place looks from the outside.
No, they're in their room.
And he's like, it's all the same on the inside, but they dolly it up on the outside so you don't feel guilty.
Well, it's hard. What do you do with your parents? Like, you want to take care of them, but then again, you don't want them bumbling around the apartment with a book of matches.
Well, that's just it. It's usually for their own safety.
Yeah.
And so you got to, like, tuck them away somewhere.
My girl's mom was, she's dying. She's really sick. And
What is she dying of?
Well,
That's
she's just
awful.
old. She's really old. Jesus Christ. You're right.
Is it right?
That's
Does she have any money at least?
Yeah. Well, no, she's very sick, and they were going to put her in a home.
Sorry, Bobby. This is not the time or the
not
place.
my mom.
Yeah.
Well, you have to, because the elderly could hurt themselves or you.
I forgot that one.
Gazzada Maranga. Tony. She smokes. She still smokes.
She looks good, huh?
She smokes a lot. And she actually, we actually were at the table with her, and she's smoking a butt. She fell asleep because of her medication. We looked up. She was on fire.
Nice.
The cigarette had fallen into her little pocket on her robe, and she just was out. And
Like a stunt
we
man?
Just had to start,
Just go.
actually, half the table is in tinfoil. Her end of the table is all covered in tinfoil.
So she doesn't burn things?
Yeah.
I like that if you hear that incorrectly, you're like, so my girl's mom, she's smoking. You know what I mean?
She's on
this girl's on
fire. She's on fire.
Hey, does she have the oxygen tank and all that?
No,
too?
she doesn't want anything. She said, I don't want anything. I don't want to be in the hospital. I'm not taking any pills.
Let her drop dead.
She
Let me
eats like-
smoke until I die.
Yeah, she eats donuts and
God
she
bless
smokes.
her. God bless
That's
her.
it.
God bless. It's
You know, like,
wonderful.
if you look
How's
on the-
Dawn? Is she freaked out though? Is she like wanted to get better? Or is she like that?
Well, it's a mom's decision.
There's no getting better from old.
Well, you know what I'm
just
saying.
old.
If
You
someone's
know,
like
it's-
living an unhealthy life, they could add a few years.
Can they?
My
Sure,
grandfather's
really?
97.
97 years young. Bob.
97 years old, and and it's a great way to. He doesn't care about anything. He doesn't care what he wears. He'll come down with whatever he throws on.
Dude, we're the
No one questions it.
We're the selfish ones because you try to get your parents to eat right or older people to eat right and be healthy, and you got to realize they don't want to. They live their lives and they want to eat their fucking chicken wings and chain smoke. They've done it all.
Absolutely.
They don't want to sacrifice by eating a salad every night and not smoking and having that urge in their
For
body
what,
and not
extra
doing anything
2
about
years,
it.
maybe?
Yeah, but then
We're the ones that feel guilty, like, oh, you can, Pops, come on, I want you around a little longer. He doesn't want to be around a little
I
longer.
want you in a chair drooling for 10
Right.
years.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my grandfather hates it. We were taking him to eat, and we were like, you need a tie to go to this restaurant. He just got a piece of rope and made a tie.
Yeah, good for him.
That's what you ought to do.
But we're the selfish bastards that want them around and stuff. They don't want to be around eating salads and not drinking.
No.
They want to booze and smoke and eat whatever the fuck they want.
lived it up back in the old days.
Yeah, they lived it up.
They
They're
don't
ready
want
to
you
go.
wiping their ass. They don't want you taking
Yeah.
care of them, treating them like a child.
can
Remember they
imagine
said that. Mom and Dad, remember you said that. When you need help when you've fallen and I'm on my way to a gig. I'm too busy to call someone.
My dad,
I'm busy.
We would get on him about eating right, and then he would be sneaking his chicken wings and stuff because he would feel the guilt. And then you finally realize, let the fucking guy do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
He's in his 70s now. Let him have fun the last
You
few
don't want to be
years.
sneaking chicken wings at
No.
that age, you know?
No,
You don't want to feel guilty because your kids
like an ass.
are constantly on you to eat better.
Yeah. Her mom just sits there and smokes and has
How
a
old is
hunk of
she?
lamb. Just a hunk of lamb and a cigarette, and then she just passes out.
You know what? To her, she's happy, man.
And she wakes up and just cracks up. She was on fire. Where's the cigarette? I can't find it. She's on fire with just taking bottles of water and dumping it over her.
How old is she?
She's got to be in her 80s.
That's giving up, though. It's not even like you have to give up at some point. It's not that you've decided that this is what you enjoy and you're doing it. At some point, you reach an age where you just have to give up.
Yeah, but you know what they do? This is what they do.
Just
They put
you know, the Grim Reaper's like right over your shoulder.
Exactly.
And you just, why bother with anything
they
anymore?
Put you in a hospital. They give you a pill for this. Then that affects your liver. Then they give you a liver pill. That affects your kidney. And then all of a sudden, everything's going wrong. She's actually lived long. When she said, "Get me out of here. I don't want any pills. I don't want anything. Whatever happens, happens. I'm going to just live my life." She's actually better than she was when she was on all the medication and going to the doctors all the time.
I just see it like the commercials on TV for like AARP and insurance things, and just they have these old bats. They're like 75 years old, and they're going, and these are the best years of my life. And you think, wow, what a shitty fucking life you must have led. You don't want to be fucking 25, fucking some doughboy getting back from Europe. What the fuck? These are the best years of your life. You're shitting yourself, taking 80 pills.
Yeah, old people want to fuck.
Stop it.
Old people want to fuck.
Yeah.
I want to have
back to the first sexy
They're
story.
in hell. They just sit there waiting for a good fucking, and it never comes.
That's what this nurse was trying to do. He's trying to do something, giving
public service. He's giving back to the community.
He's a fuck fairy.
In his mind, he was a fuck fairy.
Yes, you go to sleep with your colostomy on the fucking. What is a colostomy? God damn the
Colostomy
fucking
bag.
thought of me.
Colostomy bag?
The thought of me. I'm sorry, guys. I took cough medicine last night. Buckley's.
What?
I'm tired.
Spuds? That's great.
I can't wait for Jimmy to be old and his kid having to take care of him, wipe his ass.
Jimmy ain't having kids. He's got to be in a stable relationship of some sort to have kids, and we know that ain't
wiping
happening.
his ass and Jim
Poor
would get
Jimmy.
a hard on.
I gotta give.
Oh God, damn it!
I gotta give Jimmy some credit. Like
Why?
yesterday, we talked to the psychologist about the Heath Ledger thing.
Yes.
By the way, we're gonna replay it one more time at 11 when we get out of here. Right after the live show, we're gonna replay that phone call from yesterday. A lot of people are talking about it. There's a nice buzz in the One community about the whole thing.
Ooh.
But the line about how when you found out about Heath Ledger's death and you had to wake up your son angrily.
Angrily.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
It really was funny.
There were so many gems yesterday, but that one line kills me.
You're talking about how you had to break the news to your young son, who's a big fan of Heath Ledger, and how you had to go in and wake him up, and that
wake him
story
up
was great.
angrily.
Yeah, I woke him up angrily.
I don't remember saying that at
That's
all.
great. It's fucking hilarious. But if you missed it or you want to hear it again, whatever, it's going to happen right after the live show today. So
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah, somewhere around 11 or whatever. All right. We got man survives ATV crash by eating rotting beaver.
Rotting beaver.
I think we could throw some cunt jokes around.
All
Do you think those would be available?
You know something?
Could we possibly segue into some pussy jokes?
Opie, sometimes
From the eating rotting beaver.
You're so subtle that these things go right over people's heads. Could you be a little more specific?
We decided we were going to play this on the other side. We're like, why would we do that when we could have a lot more fun with this story over here?
And here is a clip from that story.
He said, I can smell your cunt.
Okay. It's wonderful.
Let's go to Dan in Boston. Dan.
Hello?
Dan?
Listening on BCN, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Welcome aboard, Dan.
You know, every day I say that crap.
Yeah.
I know they're listening on XM, but I'm just trying to put it in.
At this hour?
All right, Dan, what's up?
No, I'm a cop in Boston, and I just want to let you guys know I was doing a detail, probably at like 11 p.m., and I had the earpiece in my ear, listening to the replay of last night's show, and literally had tears
And the
running down my
perpetrator.
face.
Oh, you had tears?
Oh yeah, I had tears running down my
What?
face. Almost caused accidents trying to direct traffic.
Oh.
You know?
Oh, I thought some of the mace got in your eye.
Yeah, as you were spraying it in a
Roxbury.
person of color's face.
Right.
That was a great show last night. Great show.
All right, Dan, thank you.
Thank you, Dan.
Thanks.
I like to call people named Dan, Dan the Man.
All right, we got Eric. He's in West Virginia. Strike one. And he's...
Swing.
Why do I get a crush?
No, I crushed myself.
Oh. Strike one.
What about
and,
the cheeks of my ass?
and strike two is the fact that he's a male nurse.
Oh.
Eric?
Oh.
What's up, buddy?
Hey guys.
Hi.
You're really a male nurse.
Yeah.
We think that's the creepiest job.
Creepiest job ever.
Yes.
Or the sexiest.
Yeah, it depends on your point of view.
Male nurse falls right below child pornography editor.
Actually, I can completely agree with you, depending on what kind of male nurse you are. If you're a male nurse working in a nursing home or like in a pediatric floor,
Yeah.
it totally creeps me out. I did cardiac for 4 years.
Oh.
So, I mean, you know. So,
When did you realize you weren't good enough to be a doctor?
you couldn't pay me enough to be a doctor.
I'm sure.
Yes, they could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they would. Yeah.
Do you have to wear a purple little shirt?
No, actually, I don't work on the floor anymore. I'm a rep for a hospital.
Oh, that's cool.
So you deal with drug people.
Yeah.
That's cool. You don't have to deal with their fucking whining.
I don't have to wipe asses anymore.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Did you ever do that when you ever wipe somebody's hiney?
Yeah.
See, to me, you should just slap their face and say, do it.
Do it yourself.
That's it.
Did anybody ever get hard, like while you were wiping their asshole?
Like I am listening to it?
No, none of that. Actually, I have had a few run-ins with a few women that were quite creepy, but they were pretty bad.
Like how they were into you, or?
Yeah.
Oh, stop. They were not. You abused them sexually.
Yes, you told yourself.
Fess up.
She's crying because she's so grateful.
She's so into me.
Hey, how about this? What's the point of your phone call?
I just wanted to agree with you on the male nurse.
Oh, okay. He's a male nurse agreeing.
Chiming in.
Thank you. By the way,
this old person's makeup on the pillow like the Shroud of Turin. Just crying.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Kevin from Connecticut's got the order. It goes male nurse, ice cream truck driver, then high school swim coach. That's the order of creepy jobs.
That's pretty
High
creepy.
school swim coach, yeah. I don't know. Ice cream driver? I don't know how creepy.
Ice cream truck driver. Yeah. Pretty goddamn creepy.
Sure it is.
I don't think they have a screening process, so you're getting a lot of
whatever you want.
ice cream
It's not
trucks.
a drug dealer.
I guess that's the ultimate
drug deal,
van.
sure.
You know?
Yeah.
It's the ultimate van trying to get kids
Yeah,
into
for
it.
kids. It's just full of shit they want.
Comes, yeah, right.
And outside the truck is everything you want.
running behind you.
Yeah, running, chasing you. They want you.
And their little cut-off jeans.
All you gotta do is ring a little bell, and here they come.
Ga-jing, ga-jing, ga-jingle, ga-jing.
Depending on which way you're looking.
Imagine
tasty treats on both sides of the truck.
Imagine if
He has his dick sticking out of the trash hole. On the...
Little dragon mouth.
Yeah.
But
it's
you
got-
throw your trash.
But a wasp lands on it. You just got fucking ice cream on the tip.
Stupid moving beehives. Hate those fucking ice cream trucks.
Dragon hole.
Are there bees around them?
Oh, always.
God, always, sure.
Those delicious sweets.
Let's go to Joe in Boston listening on BCN. Joe. Hey, Joe.
Obvious segue coming up here.
Yeah.
A man fucking rotting beaver to a guy eating rotting beaver.
Yeah, there's your seg. We're masters at the radio seg.
Sure are.
With that, here's the story about the man surviving by eating rotting beaver.
A Canadian man is recovering tonight after a
that makes sense.
96-hour ordeal trapped out in the wilderness. 55-year-old Ken Hildebrand. He was collecting animal traps when he suddenly crashed his all-terrain vehicle and it rolled over on him. Hildebrand survived by eating raw, rotten meat and drinking drops of moisture that had collected on some orange ribbons that he used to wave to the rescuers. He also fended off hungry coyotes from time to time with a whistle. Hildebrand is suffering tonight from frostbite, dehydration, and may have to have one of his feet amputated.
Halitosis.
Jesus.
God, I love he had to fight off coyotes from time to time.
Yeah.
Every so often, a coyote would try and eat his face.
He'd blow a whistle at him.
Yeah. and
Coyote's like, holy shit.
How did he figure that out? Usually dogs come when you whistle. You know what I mean? It's like, get away from me.
Blow a
Your
whistle
boy.
at a coyote.
I know.
You think there was a
Coyote.
lot
Start
of
roller
boredom?
skating.
You think there was a lot of boredom in between the coyote attacks where you're just sitting there like,
What am I going to do?
and then every once in a while, and then back to,
Having a hankering for some rotten beaver.
He's all wrapped up except he leaves his one foot out in the snow. Fucking asshole.
I think that is a little ironic that he's a trapper and he lost his foot.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little justice.
Oh, is that what he does?
Yeah, he was a
Good, fuck
trapper
him.
collecting his traps.
Good, fuck him.
hey, we got to play the bleep
Fuck
game.
'em.
Bleep game with this audio. I think we can make this a little
A
funnier.
little saucier.
Here's the man himself.
Well, the harder part was trying to shelter yourself from the weather. Because I was pinned in the wide open, trying to keep the dirt from blowing in my face and protects your vital organs. It's that sort of thing. Well, at first when I was pinned, I tried to get out, so I tried to find a way to get out. And of course, I couldn't dig my way out or pull a quad off of me, so I had a beaver that I had trapped. I started skinning it, but I couldn't skin the whole beaver because I had dulled the knife that I had.
Right.
Trying to dig in the frost.
How'd you dull it with your personality?
I skinned part of it. I laid it down underneath my groin and my stomach so that would keep the frost from my groin and stomach, because you lose about 30% of your body heat from your groin area.
Is there water running in
What
the
is
background?
this scientist?
Where was he trapped?
Wait a minute. How long was he out there?
96 hours.
97 hours.
That's 4 days.
You don't need beaver after 97 hours. You don't need rotting beaver.
Wait,
you
what was
have
he
to
trapped
last
in?
a little longer before you go into the...
The ATV, all-terrain vehicle he was on, flipped over on him, and he was trapped underneath it.
Oh, no.
And apparently he was hungry quickly. And he has this theory that you lose a lot of heat through your groin. I've never heard that. I always heard wear a hat because you lose it through your head, but maybe it's that head.
Yes.
We were always told maybe the wrong head.
30% of your body goes through your dick head.
So did he put rotting beaver down his pants?
Yeah, on his balls.
Well, that's where you put it.
Maggots on your dick.
Just had hot meat on his cock.
That is just...
What else do you do with rotting beaver?
Maybe that's why it rotted.
This guy's disgusting. He's just a fucking disgusting Canadian.
Have a little patience. After 97
Yeah.
hours, he's eating rotting beaver to survive.
And how does the meat rot in 4 days?
Who is he, Bob Kelly? Can't go without him. Oh, sorry, Bob.
It's cold enough to fucking
When you finished, it was going to bomb.
No, I stopped. There's a problem with my theory.
It was cold enough to freeze his foot off, and yet the beaver couldn't keep.
Yeah.
Like, how, I don't understand.
This guy just wanted to eat the rotting beaver. He just needed an excuse.
Or maybe it rotted before he got to it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What did he bring rotting beaver with him?
Yeah,
in case I get caught.
Trap.
I've had ham for like 30 days in my fridge. It was fine.
That's the fridge.
I'm assuming he had the beaver because he was getting the traps.
Right.
So he was collecting some beaver.
Oh.
But how would it rot so fast if it was cold enough? Did he lose his foot to frostbite, or did he lose it maybe in the accident it got
Yes.
Yeah, the frostbite.
Yes, to both of those.
Maybe it was sticking out.
So then why did the beaver rot? Why did the beaver rot?
He probably already had it on his ATV.
Yeah, but if it was in the snow or something.
It probably fell on his little toots. He was sticking out and bare to the elements. Yeah. And now he's fucking trapping these poor animals for their pelts. And then he had to eat one. Good, fucko. That's what you get. Work in an office.
Boy.
You fucking predator.
How was dirt? Jesus.
What humans are.
How was dirt going in his face if it was snowing?
Yeah, I
It was
like
snow on
that
the
too.
ground.
He's like,
Yeah, this guy's making no sense.
I had to protect my vital organs and keep dirt from my face.
Yeah,
I
and
wanted to look
coyotes
clean
and-
in the midst of having my foot frozen off. Yeah.
Like blow the whistle from the coyotes.
And my hair was losing its luster and bounce.
This guy's just
And
a
to condition
douche.
my hair. And
Yeah, we all hate this guy.
Yeah, we don't like this guy.
Wish he would have lost his larynx as well as his fucking foot. Fucking frozen Canuck douchebag. Fuck you.
All right, we got...
You're trapping those innocent animals. They're just scattering around.
Innocent. You ever see a beaver?
It's a
it's a big fucking rat.
Beavers suck, believe
It's
me.
a rat with a flat tail.
But this guy's they build shit. Always making little dams. You want to go swimming? You can fucking hire a beaver. Fucking, they are flat-tailed zeros.
Teeth.
Beavers, the flat-tailed zeros of nature.
Zero.
Fan me with your tail, shit dick, and then I'm gonna make a fucking lucky thing out of your foot.
That's a rabbit.
Whatever it is.
What's the dam all about there, Jimmy? Why do you think a beaver builds a dam?
I don't know. They probably
Is it an OCD thing, you think?
Yeah, they just can't handle mess, and they like to drink their own cum. So they fucking arc loads into the water, and then they just lap it like fruits. My theory.
It isn't actually a dam. They build lodges. They're called lodges. And it's a protection. They go under the water and they enter the lodge through the bottom so that the predators can't get to them.
And
so the top of it sticks out of the water, and it's all sticks and mud and stuff. But their access point is under the water. So when they're in there, they're safe.
Are they getting wet?
No, there's little places up in the lodge where they can sit and hang out
dry.
of the water, or they could be in the water.
Hold on, but more importantly, because
Yes.
I want to continue with something we started today. Now, you're very knowledgeable. You know a lot of this stuff.
Oh, I try.
And I want to know what horrific memory from your childhood has been pushed out of your brain so that is in its place.
It could have been the big, fat American Indian woman trying to rape me in a barn when I was about 13 years old at Jimmy Jackson's ranch.
What? All right, listen. We started a new thing today for the listeners, the hardcore listeners. You know, we all know that Anthony's very knowledgeable, but it's finally became quite apparent that he's filling his brain with all this useless nonsense to forget about horrific things that happened to you as a child. Now, you've never told this story on the air before.
No, I think I did tell it. It was at Jimmy Jackson's, who was a crazy cowboy out there when I was living in California.
He used to sell dead horses.
Yeah, he tried to sell people dead horses and stuff. He ran a rent string, and I used to run it for him. Very equestrian part of California I lived in, San Juan Capistrano. A lot of horses. It's where the swallows come back, blah, blah, blah. But there was a party going on there. Everybody's drunk, of course. And I went around the back to the barn to take a leak, and there was this big, fat American Indian woman. And she was kind of in the barn.
And she got a peek at your monster 12-year-old cock.
And she wanted...
That was a kayak.
Shut up. She wanted to, as she said, roll around in the hay with me. And I zipped up pretty quickly and started getting out of there. And she was all drunk, and she started rolling and kind of crawling toward me. And I think if she got like a hold of my leg, it would have been over.
Wow.
And the things that scared me the
on
most,
your face?
like I was hammered at the time too. Who knows? I probably would have fucked her, but
rapes in hay.
Is that
her American Indian name?
Rapes in hay. Hey, squaw. But the thing that scared me is her husband was there at the party, and he looked like fucking Billy Bear from 48 Hours, just a big engine with a knife. And that kind of scared me that, he was going to chop me to pieces and stuff. So I got out of there. But that was one of those horrific memories that probably shouldn't happen to a young boy.
How old are you, 14?
I think 13.
She was a big fat Indian with little hands, like those little Indian hands.
Yeah, little Indian hands. She had like the, I don't know.
Did you see her naked?
Whole Aztec face. I don't know what the hell was going on.
The zitty Indian face?
I don't know what it was. It was like kind of an Aztec flat thing. And no, she wasn't naked, but she was like kind of toying with herself.
Yuck.
Yeah. I think she was waiting for anyone to come back there to take a piss. Like anybody.
She had nice little hands for making trinkets. Great little hands for making beaded $1.50 trinkets.
Buffing turquoise.
Yes.
Trying to trade a blowjob for some bees.
Yeah.
More importantly, when did you realize you had a monster cock? At what age?
Hey, I just think I'm average.
When did you realize it was monstrous? 12, 13?
You just don't know. You
How
don't
many
think.
oh my
I
gods
don't
have you
compare
gotten?
to what.
Right,
My
let's
God.
Let's talk about your cock for a few minutes.
You got a big
This is quite embarrassing.
Yeah,
Anthony, you got
I
a
think
big
he
cock?
does.
I don't talk about my
The famous wow
Thing.
story from our Boston days proves that Anthony is packing
That
something
was
monstrous.
something that just, it must have been perfect timing.
That's right.
I bet
it was
Anthony
out
has
and
a,
they saw it.
Anthony has a huge, just helmet, and just defined.
Why is
It's
the
gotta-
discussion turned to my dick?
It's
To
gotta
your
be
monstrous dick.
really defined from his shaft, and then it just spreads out like a big wild mushroom.
Shut the
You think he has
fuck
a
up.
big, thick crown on it?
Oh, big, huge crown.
He
and
has a
huge-
portobello dick. You're saying.
Huge,
Portobello.
He's got a Playboy cartoon cock.
just a huge pee-hole.
Well defined.
His pee-hole is huge.
Right.
You can
Look, I
actually-
won't be party to this.
You could stick like a half a dollar in his pee hole.
I don't like the idea of Bob Kelly fantasizing about my dick.
No, you're monstrous. It's
Or
Stop.
inserting change into it.
Yes, I know. What the fuck is
And
it?
I bet it hooks to like the left or to the. It has a hook. to
Would
it.
you
right.
please?
It's not that we're gay. We're just curious in like a Ripley's Believe It or Not way.
We're not gay, we're amazed.
Yeah, we
How many times has that been used by a gay guy? I'm not gay. I'm just a maid.
male form. We want to see the midget, the bearded lady, and your monstrous dick. All for $1.
With your big vein down the top of it. Just a huge,
well-defined veins.
Yeah,
more than one.
Oh, just a huge,
you
fucking
motherfuckers!
vein. You can actually see his pulse going in his
It's
cock.
not a
What do you think his
pulsating
ball
vein.
bag looks like?
Oh, he's got a big, droopy old man sack.
I do not.
It actually makes his dick bigger because it stretches out the skin.
Yeah. A deflated weather balloon. Yeah,
Everything's very nice and tight.
Where he's a
deflated weather balloon.
Like an Area 51 balloon.
It's the thing that fucking crashed in Roswell, but it's fleshy. It has big fucking oblong balls in it.
You think he's ashamed to wear shorts because of the monstrous
I wear
nature
shorts.
of his
He
cock?
has to wear a jock strap because
Yeah.
his fucking huge sack will just sink out of his shorts.
Why are these fantasies of Bob Kelly coming out that are completely inaccurate
it's more
about my
But it's in
genitalia?
a P.T. Barnum way. Let's just
Yeah.
keep it,
See the man whose cock could gag a hippo.
I'm gonna come down your throat. You fucking will better swallow it all.
I'm coming, you dumb bitch.
You can stick 5 quarters in his pee hole.
Yeah, Jimmy.
We call him
Jimmy
jackpot.
Jimmy Jakes is writing. Ant's cock has an elbow in it. Is that true, Anthony?
No.
It's got a joint.
Yeah. And for the people that are lingering longer, yes, of course. Show us your quack. Thank you, Kevin from Connecticut.
He doesn't trim. You don't trim anything down there.
Doesn't have a femur.
No, I don't
I'm
think.
not explaining my trimming habits to
you don't-
anybody.
You don't trim anything.
I don't think Anthony believes in that.
how do you
whole-
know?
that grooming thing? We're
How
just
do you?
guessing.
How do you know?
Trims a
We're
little,
just
but he's
guessing.
sloppy.
I think he's got a landing strip.
I'm just a landing.
which I recently did to myself, and it's worked out well.
Anthony,
You want
can we
the landing
get
strip?
your cell phone and rub it on your box right now. for
Not
us?
my box. No, I have a box.
Let's see what you
I
got
shave
down.
everything. Anybody else?
I no, I trim it way
No,
down.
you don't want to look like a fucking baby.
Jeff from
As a man, you can't do that. Women doing that is fine, but a guy shaving everything is a little weird there, Jimmy.
Jeff from Sacramento writes, was Anthony the model for the Superbad drawings? Blue Healer from Kentucky, Cloverfield 2, The Attack of the Kumia Cock.
You should have said that to JJ. You should have brought that up.
Yes, I could have starred in the No,
No?
it's you're being inaccurate.
When Anthony fucking walks
about a
naked around the
monster
house
cock.
with a heart on, it's like, you know that when a horse does it, it bounces up and down?
Yeah.
Because there's too much weight and it's too long.
Yes,
It just has like a bounce.
Top heavy. It's a top heavy cock.
Top heavy cock.
Have you ever had a weighty penis that hits the water as you're sitting down to take a dump?
No, but my
Every once in a while, mine will get weighty and it'll hit water.
my balls are so big.
Toilet's
it'll get
clogged and you
weighty.
get flushed.
What do you mean it gets weighty? Like
I
it's
call
bloated?
it weighty. It's just like it's heavy, and all of a sudden it's just got a dip.
I piss on
Goes
my
in
balls.
for a dip.
I piss on my
What?
nut. I have really big balls, and sometimes I might.
Or a really horribly tiny cock.
Both. I think it's a mixture of both.
You can't clear your bag.
I can't.
His cock looks like a spy versus spy bomb.
That was great.
Is it small, Bob?
No, it's. I have a grower, not a shower.
Well, that's what everyone says that has a small one.
That's what you tell the girls. Just wait now. Hold on a second.
All right.
I can do
Trust
two
me on
fists.
this.
It'll be here in a
Two
second.
fists and a thumb.
We could all do 2 fists if we push down hard enough.
I actually have to use elastics to stretch my balls out.
Bob does 2 fists, if you look at the back, his asshole is pink socking because of the pressure.
He's pushing it out. He does 2 fists, but it's Rich Voss's hands.
You ever get a pink sock when you fuck a girl's ass? You pull your dick out, and that pink skin grips your cock. Like, get back here, you.
And there's a vein in it.
Enough about the pink sock.
You can hear her asshole saying it.
Get back
Get
here,
back
you.
here, you.
God.
Why? Why I oughta?
Here's your cock. What's your hurry?
Anthony's big helmet.
Oh, all right. I thought we were done.
All right, listen. I hold in my hand the 3rd episode of The Inventor and Epstein.
Oh, wow.
The 3rd installment.
First 2 stunk.
Well, yeah. That's why the 3rd. And TJ has to go. Why?
Oh, I gotta get ready for Letterman.
Oh yeah.
Talk to.
Oh, that's right. They shoot early.
What I'm going to
That is
talk about.
fucking
Yeah.
cool, bro. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited about it. We'll see. Hopefully, it'll be fun.
So you on second after Julia Louise Dreyfus?
Yeah, if I can follow that.
I'm sure you'll be great.
Yeah.
You call it Jewy Louise
Juliet.
Dreyfus?
Oh.
Juliet. No,
I thought you called it Jewy.
Couldn't be so anti-Semitic.
No, I'm not at all. Actually, I'm
course you're
very
not.
pro-Jew.
Make sure you get one
I
Opie
live
and
amongst
Anthony
the Jews.
reference in there.
Yeah, I think
It
that's
could go obscure, and we'll play your set tomorrow on XM.
Linger longer. Oh, thank you very much.
Linger longer.
That's what we do.
I'll just say linger longer. Slip in a linger and slip in a longer. Somewhere in there. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Dave will sit there. Just don't have him dump ping pong balls out before you walk out.
Yeah, I know.
Tennis balls.
Was it tennis balls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't, man. But
That was
thank
a
you
tough
guys
one.
so much for having me.
Thank you for coming down again.
I have to pee. Should we go to break real
Always
quick? 'Cause our
welcome.
guest is-
Might as well take a break.
But I want to tell TJ what Anthony just did. He
Where'd it
is
go?
basically telling you we were also on Letterman.
Yeah, that's right. Actually,
see, we were
Roland
trying to
told me
relate to
that.
you.
Hey, well, and
because you were supposed to go tennis balls, ping pong balls. What was that
Oh,
about?
no.
And then Anthony was going to go, well, when we were on Letterman.
They dropped a bunch of tennis balls, which we almost tripped over. It's
They
quite
really
a
did.
story.
And then I heard that you guys were on. That was right after you had been fired and rehired.
Yeah, it was right after
And
our,
then we made
our firing.
Then we made the biggest
Yeah.
mistake of our careers because they wanted us back, but they didn't have a booking for us. And then Leno's people were calling. Look at us, right?
And we wanted to do Leno.
So we went and did Leno, and now Letterman won't have us back.
Now we're persona non
I don't
grata.
think that was a mistake, though, because if they wanted you, they would have given you the date beforehand. I don't think that was a
That's
mistake
what we
at all.
told them because we're like, well, then what's the date? And they're like, well, sometime in December. We're like, well, Leno is giving us an exact date.
Which is...
I don't know if we talk about this on the air. And so then we flew out to Leno, had a great time, and now Letterman's people that were pretty hot on us don't. Really.
I think we'll be back.
And they got the head writers that are big fans of the show. So
which is the one that you went on where Anthony turned into a chatty Cathy and wouldn't shut his mouth?
Hey.
Anyways, Dave.
Anthony did great.
All I know is on those shows, I've watched enough of them to know you don't stop fucking talking.
Yeah, you didn't.
Just start babbling.
Just keep it rolling. Keep that train rolling.
Watch me go on now and just fucking motor mouth and stop.
And by the way, my advice was given to me by Luke Wilson, if you recall.
So he's the one I got to punch in the face.
Yes, he told me. He told me to go. Yes.
What did Luke say? Overcompensate for being the less talented brother.
Stupid Luke Wilson.
Yes.
He told me to have a couple of beers
and just
He goes, don't drink too much. He goes, if you drink too much, it's going to be worse than if you didn't drink anything.
You want to still
a couple of beers, it'll loosen you up a little bit, and then you feel kind of like, hey, and then be very relaxed and sit down. And I'll tell you, the walk between the wing and the couch is where you think you're going to die.
That's the scariest part.
That's the scary part. But then once you sit down, it's fine.
If I vomit gin on the air,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you'll know I can thank Anthony.
Dude, Dave goes like, oh.
Yeah.
Well, you smell like Luke Wilson.
Dude, go on just really fucked up, man.
Just go on really drunk. Didn't Andy Dick do that? Andy Dick went on.
Oh,
was it
that
Letterman?
guy's crazy. You never know what he's going to do next.
Well, I think he went on.
Yeah, he was drunk on cum.
Idiot. Yeah, right.
God, if I had enough of him. We get
Yeah.
it.
Somebody
You're
said the other day.
unpredictable.
The other day. Yeah, he keeps getting caught at gay clubs. No, he doesn't.
Caught?
He keeps going. To
He goes
gay
to
clubs.
them, you know.
nonstop.
Shit.
Hey, you got another project?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do some stand-up at Comics on the 29th of February and March 1st, and then I got an offer for a movie, so we'll see how
Awesome.
that shakes out.
I love that. I love how that's just a great play. An offer.
Yeah, I know.
I still
Well,
have to go
it's-
audition with like 800 other asses that look like me.
You know, it's funny though. You know, I get that, but then also I just found out like a day or two ago that I didn't get the Ready Whip campaign that I auditioned for.
Oh, damn it.
For Ready Eddie.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
isn't that a shame?
Don't
Ready
listen
Whip
to
is that like Cool Whip?
The Ready Whip's in the can.
It's in a can.
It's what you do the whippets out
It's
of.
the one you can do nitrous from.
Yeah,
It's like,
everybody knows.
It was always my choice because you get a little high right before your Sunday.
It's a poor man's crystal meth.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know, it's funny. I actually prefer the Cool Whip out of the Tupperware. How about this, guys? What's your preference when we come back?
TJ Miller, always a pleasure.
Thank you guys. Everybody see Cloverfield. Let's
Absolutely,
And
man.
stop in
Keep it
anytime,
thanks, bro.
please.
Good luck
thank
tonight
you,
on
guys.
Letterman, bro.
By the way,
Yeah.
they love you. The fans love you on our show.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, guys. Yeah, well, it's
They
a
love
great
you.
fucking show. So,
All right, when we get back, yesterday we did 3 stories in a row about eyes. Remember that?
No. Yeah, I do. I wanted to
Okay.
see what you do if I just said no.
I
Apparently
was-
just freeze like a deer in
I was
headlights.
Help me out here, Henry. Henry, trying to fuck this broad.
Freeze like a foot sticking out of an ATV.
Yeah. And then we got
Just saw Jimmy's appendix scar.
so
Oh God!
so
Mixed
today
with a belt imprint.
Bob is so insulting. How about that ass?
Oh my God.
Bob's gonna
You
puke.
can't puke over that. Stop.
He's got a roid on his asshole.
He just looked right into Jimmy's asshole.
Boy.
You really have a roid?
I might have one,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I very rarely get them.
Yeah.
Clover ass.
What's wrong, Bob?
He's got a nugget on his asshole.
a nugget?
A little roid.
Oh, he's got a little
Will
calcium
you-
deposit on his asshole.
Have you been pushing too hard, Jimmy?
No, I probably sit there for too long. I
you should
love a
get
good
a bidet.
toilet. What's
Get a
that?
bidet.
All right with the bidet.
Enough
Dude,
about your fucking
fuck-
robo
I'll give you
toilet.
$50 just to spit my asshole when I'm finished.
Here's your O&A
Thanks,
reference.
Anthony.
Here's your O&A reference. Someone's coming up with it. This is really good. Wear one pink sock.
wear one pink sock.
So when you sit down on the couch, obviously the pants go up a little bit, and there's gonna be a pink sock.
Why would he want to go on Letterman and do that?
No.
That's crazy.
2 pink socks, gay. 1 pink sock, something weird is going on.
Weirdo.
Yeah,
And when
but
Letterman says,
look
hold
at
on.
people talking like, why did he wear 1 pink sock in Letterman? That's fucked up.
And when Letterman says, "Why are you wearing a pink sock?" Say, "Well, that's what happens when you fucking ass, Dave. the asshole grips your cock."
I know it'll be great for the Opie and Anthony fans, and then there'll be this whole gay community that's like, does that mean he likes getting
That's a
fisted?
signal.
That's, right.
That's a signal.
For getting
He's a
fisted
sloppy
while
party
trapping
bottom.
beavers, right?
Sloppy party bottom.
He's got his asshole is still in my brain. It looks like an old Italian lady's armpit.
All right, Jimmy's pissing. Let's take a break.
TJ Miller, Cloverfield, Letterman tonight. And when we get back, following yesterday's theme, we got 3 news stories that have pets involved.
Oh, pets.
So we got 3 of them. And they're hilarious, and we'll play these next. There's some suspicion. What? I'm watching Fox News, and they're starting to kind of look at this this masseuse a little closer. They're trying to figure out why she would call Mary-Kate Olsen if she knew there was a major problem with Heath Ledger. That was her first phone call. Not to the paramedics, not to 911. It was to Mary-Kate Olsen, who was somehow connected with Heath Ledger.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? I'm telling you, man, it's gonna come down to the H. An OD on H. All in.
You think?
Raw.
You're going all in on that?
All in. Oh, yeah, this story's going to get really interesting. Why don't we send our own guy down there to kind of snoop around and see what they can find out?
Dressed like an oldie-time detective.
We should just send a guy to snoop around and
A
start.
film noir detective.
Yeah.
With a fedora.
He needs an assistant, though. They always have assistants.
Yeah.
It needs a big coat.
Yeah.
Long
trench coat.
Little trench coat. I'm telling you. We should start snooping around because this is going to be a biggie when it comes out.
Have him be like Monk, where I'm not looking at it. All right. I want to get Bob to throw
Jimmy
up.
just opens up his ass
I want
cheeks
Bob to
and
puke
sticks
today.
them in Bob's face.
You have no sense of surprise.
The
Just standing there with your ass.
The beauty is he has no shame. I don't know what it would. I couldn't do that. I don't know.
He's like, I don't know what it would take to make me show my asshole. To
right.
my
I'm trying to think how would I ever be able to do that?
My question is, how would you not?
Right. I love the no shame part of that whole thing. You don't,
Yeah, there is no
I
shame.
can't- there's been a couple times like I'll be in the bathroom at the other joint, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna walk out and just show my dick. I'm gonna pull a Jim Norton, and then I can't muster it up. There's not. I just can't. And he'll open up his ass to anybody.
And not even open it up.
And then have no shame.
He'll actually just reach into his ass and use and just spread it open.
Because it's fucking immaculately clean. And believe me, girls love eating my ass, dude. Seriously.
Opie just gagged.
Girls love licking my fucking asshole, even if it's sweaty.
You have
my God.
You have that little nugget on it there.
Anyway.
You gotta put something on that.
A little roid?
Yeah, a little roid. You have a little bump.
Another reminder at 11, we're replaying the phone call we had with the psychologist that was talking about the Heath Ledger and how you tell your kids and stuff. And during the break, we were just discussing other parts of that phone call.
Yeah.
And all the show references that made it into that thing.
Young Gregorio got brought in.
Super Kids and so many things. And the return of Ramon. Jimmy was telling us it's been a year since
I'm
Ramon.
guessing, right? Maybe 8 months.
It's got to be one of the funniest bits.
I love Ramon.
It's one of my favorite. Can I hear it? I want to hear a little piece of it.
Of what?
Ramon. It's the funniest thing ever.
I don't know. What do we got?
We got whatever we played yesterday for line of the day.
No, just the opening line.
All right. Yeah, let's hear this from yesterday.
I was Steve from Yellowstone.
And it's coming.
Sure it is.
Wow.
And very soon.
Wow. Wow.
I think it's probably ready now. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, first of all, we're still speculating on how he died. We don't know that yet. And I think it's important not to jump to conclusions.
Okay.
However, I think that you have to sit down with your son and have an honest conversation. Hello? Are you still there?
I am.
I know this is a really hard thing for a lot of us to do with. Especially
crying.
somebody that, we do respect.
This boring bitch makes Ambien look like methamphetamine.
Well, we don't know what he's
Food. Accidental, Chef. Oh, Harry.
We have one more quick clip.
We should cut some of this up for the other side. We really should. It's too good. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a difficult
I am not
discussion.
too sure how to handle this.
Yeah, no, I completely understand.
I
your
know you
concern.
do. That's why I'm asking. What should I do?
Well, I think it's just something you
What's that?
How old is your son?
He's 11. He'll be 14.
He's 11.
Yes.
Okay. And is he aware of what's happened? Did you see it on the news?
Yes, I woke him.
He will come to town. Well, I think
he was sleeping, and I woke him up because it was a tragedy, and I don't know how to handle it. So I woke him up angrily.
Well, I think that what's important for young kids is how the parents.
He's not very young. I don't mean to interrupt you. He's 11.
Okay.
He'll be 12 when it's his birthday.
Right.
July 19th, the day after the Joker movie is released, which I think is kind of ironic that the Heath Ledger died and the movie's coming out the 18th, his birthday.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. I think what's important, though, is that you model the behavior you want. If you're angry and you're really...
Oh, no.
All right. No. We're going to replay the whole phone call after the live show today, so stick around for that. I got a new favorite part. When she goes, "You still there?" Whatever, and you go, I am. Like just how you said, I am. I am.
First you said he's 12 going on 14. You screwed that up.
No, he's on purpose.
Oh, did you?
11, he'll be 14.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's 11. He'll be 14.
Oh, is that fucking funny, man? That is just...
I kept laughing, though.
That's what made it great, though.
Got to be the funniest thing. It's got to be one of the funniest games.
I was biting my lip to try not to laugh during that. Because we had to try to keep
so
it going.
Funny.
How people
I
don't
woke
pick
him
up
up angrily. Why? The poor child.
It's his birthday. I think that's ironic.
The poor You were such a complete ass.
Steve, and then there was one of the callers from Roland.
A lot of people are saying you got to admit that she was a trooper. No, you don't know what that's all about, do you? Yeah. She was hoping that it was a real interview and that someone gave a shit about what she had to say. That's the only reason she hung in there. She just was hoping.
That first one, though, where you try to Ramon, you start laughing so hard, and she thinks you're getting upset over the situation. Oh, yeah, it's tough, you know. You give that fucking Lou Abbott or Bud Abbott. Lou Costello laughed. Fuck, I suck. Hold on, let me correct myself.
Hey, remember the beaver story? Remember?
Couple of minutes ago, do you remember we were talking about beavers?
Rotting beavers?
Rotting beavers in hats.
Where's my hat?
So I'm at the Trade Center, and I talked to the cop. I said, where's my hat?
Beep, beep. Enough about the hat dice. It's not about you or the fucking hat.
All right, here we go. So the rotting beaver. Now we got the bleeps and the beeps in there, and this is what it sounds like.
Oh, I don't know.
A little different. Let's see if it's
A little
funny.
risque.
He was collecting animal traps when he suddenly crashed his all-terrain vehicle and it rolled over on him. Hildenbrand survived by eating and drinking drops of Hildenbrand is suffering tonight from frostbite, dehydration, and may have to have his amputated.
All right, that works. Very funny.
Good job. Good job. Good
It
job.
sounded like his dick.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He was drinking cum.
Yes, he was eating shit.
God, we're still in third fucking grade.
Oh, I
man.
know.
What the fuck?
It's just ridiculous.
You know, I once heard someone say, "Aid, youth is wasted on the young," and I thought, God bless you.
God bless.
God bless you.
Does make you nervous though.
Youth is wasted on the young, Bob. God bless you, old timer.
We're gonna be 60, and this stuff is still gonna make us laugh. And we're
just
gonna have
funny,
We're just
funny.
gonna have no friends.
I had a vision that
nobody's gonna want to hang out with us.
No,
I had
they
a
don't
vision,
now.
I had a vision that our show would like seg into some good political discussion.
No.
Instead, we're still doing
There's
shit
no
and cum
seg.
jokes.
There's
Thank
no
God.
segging.
Thank
Listen
God.
to anything.
Thank God you guys didn't seg into.
Are you kidding me? I'm
news.
joking.
Seg
I'm not
into
joking.
anything.
Jimmy, what is that?
Problem, Jimmy? Problem? What do you got?
It's called
Are you on the
Colon
steroids?
Pure. GNC natural brand. 5 grams of fiber per serving, dissolves quickly and easily. Because I want to shit and I want all that stuff peeled off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for
And
you.
that specifically made to make your shit.
It's called psyllium husk,
Pour
which
some
is
of that-
also the name of my first daughter. Call her psyllium husk.
Pour
It's
some of
lovely,
that
man.
on your roid and then light it on fire, like a wound in the Old West.
Oh, okay. My finger was so close to crashing you. What a save.
All right,
The old cauterizing save.
I don't think the guys are going to be ready for this, but we'll see. We'll see how good they are. Oh, but Than's running. He's going to attempt it. Watch the stretch. Let's see who's on the line. It's
right.
Mason from Indiana. What do you
Yes.
got for the show?
So with the Heath Ledger thing, I heard David Caruso was the first at the crime scene. So he looked over this lady and he asked somebody, who was this guy anyway? And the lady said, he was a new Joker in the new Batman movie. So then David Caruso kind of looks slowly to the left and he takes off his sunglasses and he says, "So now the joke's on him."
Right on, Mason. Right on.
Well, Frank, now I guess this case is going to go in our ledger. They don't even have to be good.
No, of
they
course
all
not.
suck when he does it.
All right. It's the third episode of The Inventor and Epstein.
Oh, Steen. Thought you were doing one.
Fuck. Shut up. Stop. Cut it out.
Cut the malarkey, bub.
Stop, please. I beg of you.
Easy.
Thank you. I don't want to play the other episodes to get everyone on board, so could someone explain this fucking bit for the people out there?
It's shitty. Let's play it. Oh, sorry.
Not even the Than and Travis rebuttal.
Oh, where is that?
That's right there. That's the bottom one.
Oh, we haven't played that yet, right?
Well, we played it once. Which
Oh,
is
yeah, okay.
a shame.
Oh, it was memorable. Let's not forget, Than and Sam are doing their fine radio show this Saturday night.
Yes.
On 202.
The Royal Rumble presents the Than and Sam show.
Yeah, I'm hearing that you guys got a little sponsor for your show.
Well, people have known about my fandom of wrestling for quite some time.
Yeah.
And they couldn't wait.
Yeah, they wanted to jump on board with Than right away.
Yeah.
Sam looks like a Thundercat.
You said that last time I was in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's funny every time.
I don't know, dude. You just every time I see you, remind me of something.
Lino?
I guess that's it. It's like an animal upper lip.
Yeah, Lino's a good one.
Yeah.
Anthro.
Anthro.
Hey, when you do your Saturday night show for 202, is it sponsored, Bob Kelly?
It is sponsored.
By
No,
what? For the record,
By
we're the first corporately sponsored.
no, apparently I'm not going to go over that
Corporately
little joke.
sponsored?
Since
Yeah.
Sam got all serious.
Stan?
Stan Tham. What are you
That
gonna do?
happens a lot.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Last of the Frohigans.
By the way, we're going to pass the inventor and Epstein
excuse
bit on
me.
to you guys.
Somebody's
Why?
fingers shit was lacking on that one.
What?
Pay attention. Pay attention, Anthony.
So we got.
Stop playing with your huge dick.
God, he is. Fucking real mouthful, that cock-ass kid.
I want to put a Mike muffin right on top of it.
I thought I was done. I thought I was out from under the bus.
The head of your cock looks like Cloverfield, the monster.
It was said already.
Oh, that was actually
Douchebag, you
said-
pay
It was actually
attention.
said about me, douchebag.
There's also
I look like that
So
monster.
the head of my cock looks like you. By proxy.
Hey, by the way,
Can you hit the button for me, please?
No.
I'm very bothered by this instant feedback. Stephen
Why,
S. from
baby?
Bayshore. In yesterday's rundown, he does the fine rundown at onaradio.com. I try to caption the pic of Heath as the Joker with "the joke's on you," but I was asked to change it. I also had
Why?
to change the heading of the story from Brokeback Coffin to Newsflash.
Brokeback Coffin.
Why the fuck do they have a problem with that?
Because they're not
And we don't
funny
even have a
people.
boss over there. Who's telling you to do this shit, Stephen S.?
Wait for the delay.
That's all right. Whatever. All right.
Delay.
So we got the
1,000, 2, 1,000. Hold on. 3, 1,000, 4.
We got the star of The Inventor and Epstein.
Epstein?
Epstein.
Epstein.
I got it right for once.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. What is this dumb bit about?
Well, that's not how I would describe it.
Well, just describe the series, first of all, to get
Well,
everyone on board.
The premise is there's a brilliant inventor who's confined to a wheelchair and is a very sweet old man who lives in a castle with his assistant, whose name is Epstein, who he wears a Captain Caveman outfit that's too short and sits on the floor and plays with his massive testicles all day long. Epstein is his assistant, but Epstein doesn't do much help.
No.
He ends up a lot of the time shoving the inventor's great inventions when there's only one of them in his ass.
But what's the catchphrase?
Well, it's in his hiney. I don't want to steal.
Yeah,
Epstein,
you don't want to
'cause
steal
I'm not
it.
Epstein. I'm the inventor.
Yeah.
So I don't want to steal. I don't know where Epstein is right now, but
I'd like to meet
Could
him.
we talk to him?
Hopefully on the business end of a shotgun.
All right, well, let's see what's going on in episode 3.
Epstein! Epstein! Cover your genitals and come see my new creation. It's a beverage container that will keep liquids chilled for up to 17 hours.
I see. Very interesting. But have you filled out a patent application?
Yes, of course. I just got the forms back from the attorneys. But I can't imagine why you'd bring that up. There is absolutely no entertainment value to be found in such a trivial process. In fact, drawing attention...
Look, you motherfucker.
Oh, man.
You didn't explain this right.
Well,
This is based on...
That's why I
thought
was
you were
saying.
gonna play.
Yes.
Fuck!
You asked
Yes.
for the
We have to play this first.
You asked for the concept of the series, I thought.
All right. Well, there's something else going on because not everybody, is on board with this. Bit.
Yes, up to speed.
So you got the inventor and Epstein,
Yes.
and you got things being shoved up heinies and stuff, right?
Right.
Inventions being shoved up heinies, and Dan and Travis decided that they needed to comment on this whole bit
yeah, and kind of mock it.
and mock it.
Because it's not funny.
Right, there's a there's kind of
That's
a
what they were saying.
Yes.
Okay.
there's kind of a bit war going on right now.
Bit war, right. It's a bit war.
All right.
And you were kind of hearing a rebuttal
Oh,
to
boy. All right, listen.
Dan and Travis's version.
And now I got to go way back.
Wow.
So now here's an episode of The Inventor and Epstein.
Oh, you're going back two times. You have to.
Because this will set up Than and Travis and what they were getting at, and then you guys are responding to that. It's kind of a bit war going on here. So here's episode 2 of The Inventor and Epstein.
Epstein, stop playing with your testicles and look what I've done. This conveniently shaped vial contains an elixir which will increase the metabolism of anyone who drinks it. Can you imagine? This could eliminate the worldwide obesity epidemic permanently.
No, let me see.
No. Well, I suppose if you're careful, there's just the one, and...
Say, this would fit perfectly. In mein Heini?
No!
It's in mein Heini.
Well, at least it's still intact. Now, give it back.
Here you go.
No!
Like a missile.
My elixir! It's all over the ceiling! Epstein! You... Well, back to the drawing board, I suppose.
Oh, my God.
Gino from Philly writes, bit war, more like a boar war. Okay. And then he writes, laddle doodle. Laddle doodle.
That is awful. I don't get the mein Heini thing, and
it's just an excuse.
This little catchphrase.
Say mein Heini.
Mein Heini.
So that's how the episodes go, where it ends up something is being shoved up mein Heini.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then Than and Travis decide, fuck this. This thing needs a bit of mocking.
Yeah.
So they came up with this.
Dr. Thomas, I have made a most interesting discovery.
Do tell, Dr. Hoffman.
I have unlocked the secrets to the human immune system.
Fascinating. What have you found?
This vial contains the cure for cancer.
May I see it?
Here you go. I have a whole vat of the stuff.
It's so smooth and compact.
It's just a standard test tube.
I was thinking that I could...
What?
File a patent with the Food and Drug Administration?
Oh, yeah. Thanks. I hate paperwork.
No problem.
Cool. So, back to the drawing board.
See, you were expecting it to end up in his mein Heini.
Mein Heini, but all he did was legitimately patent the product.
Mocking the inventor and Epstein.
The assistant helped him out, as he should have, doing the proper procedure. Instead of taking it and putting it in mein Heini.
And I won't shoot Sam's rebuttal in the foot. I'll just wait till after it's played.
Oh, okay, good.
Well, now, yes, the inventor and Epstein.
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, this is, yes, their rebuttal.
Epstein! Cover your genitals and come see my new creation. It's a beverage container that will keep liquids chilled for up to 17 hours.
I see. Very interesting. But have you filled out a patent application?
Yes, of course. I just got the forms back from the attorneys. But I can't imagine why you'd bring that up. There is absolutely no entertainment value to be found in such a trivial process. In fact, drawing attention to such a droll, monotonous procedure is causing me extreme fatigue. Don't bring it up again.
May I see the form?
Well, I haven't signed them yet, but I suppose.
This would fit perfectly. In mein Heini?
Go ahead. I'll just get more. Lawyers make copies of everything. At least I still have the liquid cooling container. Oh, no! How did you get that?
Ah, this too would fit perfectly.
Give that back!
In mein Heini?
Epstein, stop!
Almost!
Stop! No!
Almost there!
Oh, no!
Pushing!
I need that!
Hooray! It's in mein Heini!
Right. Well, Back to the drawing board, I suppose.
Yes.
How does he get all those objects up his anus?
I don't know why, but it makes me laugh.
You got a double shot that time.
A double shot.
You said mine Heine like 5 times in that one.
Yeah, Than.
Why not just say mine Heine the whole time?
Yeah. Why don't you just cut to the chase and do a mine Heine montage?
It's like an SNL bit that isn't funny, but they keep doing the same catchphrase bit. I'm not feeling the mine Heine bit.
And obviously the point was that filing a patent is not entertaining. We weren't like, move over, folks. We got something awesome that's going to set the world on fire. It was just to present that there's more than one thing you can do with an invention besides stick it up somebody's ass. And also, quickly, just to plug the Than and Sam show, we'll be playing 0 of these bits.
No, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
We won't play with even one.
All right, Than and Sam, Saturday night. Very
and
excited.
of course, if Dr. Whoever and what's his name have a comeback for the inventor and Epstein, you're more than welcome.
Okay, thank you. I think I might do the show, the listeners.
If I know
my bosses
Than,
the favor, and not do one.
I think if I know Than, and I do a little bit, I think he made his point.
Yeah,
Than's all about making his point, and that's it. He doesn't.
Well, I guess
Continue.
you're right. He's ready to admit defeat.
Oh!
How many sound effects you got left where you can't do any more of these bits?
Oh, no, these
See,
are...
I liked how you incorporated in the jackhammer this time.
Yeah. These are recorded live. Those aren't sound effects.
Oh, okay. 'Cause it's really happening.
Yeah, we actually have to shove stuff in Steve's ass.
Oh, Steve, well, you're breaking character.
What do you have to pull out first to get the new stuff to fit?
An igloo cooler.
Those are big and square.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Steve.
God damn it. Good one.
He saved you, Steve.
Did he really?
Anthony did, yeah.
Oh,
Thanks, yeah. Trying.
Okay.
Hey, can we get this intern back in here? I need something from him.
Sure. What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
I'll wait till after.
What?
No.
I'll ask you after.
Don't.
I wanted to know if you could get me a cup and a teaspoon.
He's just a boy. We shouldn't ought to hear stuff like that.
Putting things in my
Working over at Bill Cox's outfit, fixing lawnmowers and whatnot.
What's your favorite food, dude?
Potted meat, French fried potatoes. Potted meat. Yep.
Peckers.
Peckers. It's a little loud.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
What's your name, man?
Brian?
Brian?
Wait, we're still doing the other thing, right?
Are
we
you,
done with that?
Are you a new guy?
I'm new.
The Epstein.
Just started last week.
Last week?
Last week.
What do they got you doing?
Take a seat.
He's sitting down.
Yeah.
What do they got you doing?
Bagels, coffee, instant feedback, usual stuff.
Usual stuff.
Yeah.
For what?
For you
Oh,
guys.
for us. Okay.
I always say the usual suspects, and they're like, who's that? And I'm like, the usual suspects. I'm like, oh, we know who that is.
I love that.
When did you realize that you weren't going to learn anything about radio and you were going to be a waiter for the Opie and Anthony show?
Waiter.
Fucking Opie. Jesus Christ.
Coffee, please. Coffee.
That's
I
not
feel
true.
bad for these interns. We got this great intern program, and we prepare them to work at a restaurant.
Yeah. They learn nothing about the equipment or the show.
These guys are running in and out of the building with food orders all morning long. They don't learn a thing about the show, radio in general.
We like to say you take out what you put in.
Right. So put in a smoothie and take out the empty cup.
Got it.
It's unbelievable. All right, well, good luck to you.
Yeah.
I needed a cup for 8 ounces of fluid and a teaspoon so I could take my psyllium husk. Time for Big Boy's asshole to start working. You got it.
Hey, Jimmy, is Roland still around?
I
forgot we were going to do the UFO thing.
Oh, right. Is he here?
Bring that monumental flop in here.
There's
Here's
a
Roland.
photo on Mars. They might have saw a person on Mars, like a creature on Mars.
Stop it.
Swear to God, on the internet, they're actually discussing.
Oh,
They
stop
actually,
it.
it looks like Bigfoot, but I swear to God, it's on They have a photo from Mars, and it looks like
no, they don't.
Yeah, they
There's
do.
the face on Mars, which is bullshit.
No,
Yeah, it's just the way the shadows hit.
This is not a face. This is actually looks like somebody.
Is it the Sasquatch? Has the Yeti come to the different planets?
Google it.
Google what, Bob?
Google Mars.
Mars
dude
monster?
walking.
Mars.
Mars monster.
A planet will run in and look at a bunch of equipment that needs fixing. I don't know.
Yeah, well.
Where's Mars?
That was a good one.
Roland?
Yes.
Unfortunately, this is going to be a little uncomfortable for you.
That's right. And for us.
Roland hands out DVDs of shows that are coming on TV. And,
Hits and misses.
And
he's already backpedaling. Hits or misses?
And movies.
Hit the misses.
And our job is to check out this stuff at home and then decide if we want to help the show along and promote it, right?
Yes.
Well, you gave Jimmy what? UFO hunters, Jimmy?
Yes.
Yes, he did. I said, I got home last night and I said to my girl, I like UFOs. And she said, I don't believe in them. I said, well, hun, we've got a show to watch. So we sat down and we popped in the premiere episode of UFO Hunters.
Yes.
And I'm like, maybe they'll have some footage. But instead, they concentrated on the case before Roswell in 47, which means there's no footage or photos.
Nothing.
Or, no crash scene photos. And they weren't even showing it, the investigation in real time. These guys were just kind of reenacting their reactions.
Oh, no.
Thank you. Give him a bigger cup. Thank you. I asked for one that I could hold fucking 8 ounces in. What is this? Oh, shit. I'm not being a dick. I'm taking psyllium husk. I need my asshole to peel all the layers of shit. Can I say that on CBS tomorrow?
Yes.
I don't think I would say that for this one.
So he's now got to go and get you another cup.
I'm not even busting his balls. I don't.
He's learning.
I think it's 8 ounces.
Is it 8 ounces?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, Bob. I don't know. What am I?
Like Roland's face aggravates me.
Why?
It's like the middle of it just stopped growing.
And you say, "Mom and ass." That's brutal, bro.
I always catch myself just getting lost in his face, just staring at it.
Yeah, it really is. Well, we all ran out of steam, didn't we?
Well, no. All right, UFO hunters.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
So, Roland, what do you know
still
about
commenting
this show?
on my cock. It won't stop.
Of course they are. Speaking of UFOs, unidentified fat objects. Unbelievably, would have been funnier if I thought that one.
Oh, yes.
Why would I just keep eating and drinking on the air?
So Jimmy doesn't like UFO hunters. That's going to be on the History Channel.
No,
Yeah.
I don't like AIDS. I hated UFO hunters. I don't like cancer deaths or crib death. I hated UFO hunters.
So there was nothing exciting, mysterious, kind of like, wow, that's cool, or what? Hey, look at that picture.
The
That's
exciting part would be the critics and the mysterious.
the critics.
The critics. Yes,
Credits and critics.
yes. Those are when they name all the critics at the end. I didn't fuck up.
all the critics.
And the exciting part was the I watched half of it. I didn't like it.
Half of it, maybe the second half was so good.
All they're doing was rehashing the same fucking shit
Oh, I hate that.
over and over.
The second half, they showed the actual footage.
There is
What
no footage.
actual footage?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
None.
He just lied. He just lied.
They
to his
found
face.
nothing out. We would have heard about it before.
Yeah.
These fucking shit dicks.
Somebody said something on the news. He goes, if they're UFOs and they're, from another planet, why do they need lights? If we land planes with night vision and we don't need lights anymore because we have nogs, and they have these ships that can travel through the galaxy, why do they need light bulbs? Why are they lit up all the time?
Perhaps it's part of the energy source.
Yeah, maybe
Light
the
bulbs?
energy. Yeah.
They don't need light bulbs.
Or maybe they could see each other.
You don't think they have like nogs,
Yeah,
night vision?
But perhaps the lights aren't lights so they could see things or people can see them. Maybe it's a part of the power source, the propulsion system.
Yes.
Is glowing.
Well, no, it's not like it's a big red ball behind it. It's always
Sometimes
it looks like a couple light bulbs around a saucer.
Sometimes. And maybe
Sometimes
they do
the
see
fake
each other
ones.
at night. Those are the ones we don't see.
I'll bring in the dark.
Maybe they're all over the place. You just don't see them because they're using their eggnogs, like you fucking like to say three
Eggnogs?
fucking times with your nog. All right, enough of your nog.
I didn't say eggnog.
Enough about the nog.
Just because you hit prestige, you all fucking know everything. Go fuck yourself.
Why don't we get rid of Roland? This ain't working.
No, we
Thanks,
always
Roland.
want to talk about this thing, but we don't mean to be,
Yeah, I'll bring in the Dark Knight tomorrow.
Anything
What's
else?
The Dark Knight, the Batman one.
You have it?
Yeah, I'll bring it for you.
Why wouldn't you have brought that yesterday and left the UFO hunters at home?
Well, I have like my own copy. That's why.
Wait, you have the Dark Knight?
Not the new one. The new one's no one has.
Oh, I don't want it.
The first one you see.
Batman Begins.
Batman Begins.
Thank you.
You should watch that. Norton, I think you would like that.
No,
Phil.
not the new one. Cause I get tired of them. I want Adam West. Dude.
Roland, will you be giving out the Loch Ness Monster? Is he in Arizona? You'll be giving that out? It isn't. And it would be just as exciting.
Yes.
London Bridges.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Yeti. Is he working at Walmart? Fucking the abominable snowman's a cunt.
Roland has the posture of a Yeti.
All right, here's
Roland's the abominable showman.
Here's a sweeper from Roland.
Oh.
Hello? Hey, it's my cousin. Wait! It's the cousin Thursday! Opie Anthony.
Wow.
Good stuff.
It was fast moving. A lot of views.
Well, we're starting.
Good stuff.
We're doing theme days again. We got what? Wednesday is
Sunday at Carvel.
No, Wednesday is Sarcastic Douche Day.
Sarcastic Douche Day.
And Thursday is Fuck Your Cousin Thursday.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
It has begun again.
Why?
We start all over with that. Do we have time to do our theme news thing today? We got 3 stories about pets.
Hope so.
Would you like to hear about
Story about kids and pets. Goddamn dog death dedication.
Would you like to hear about the drill and the dog?
The Drill and the Dog from Disney.
Right, the drill and the dog. Legless chihuahuas.
Ugh.
The douchebags.
Or cattail in the mailbox.
Let's talk about Anthony's cock.
That'd be giant snake in the mailbox. Fucking clipped snake. Fat crowned snake in the mailbox.
You think
he has fucking thick crown?
You think
big
he has to-
lickable head? What? I'm
Why?
sorry. That's all right.
I was just.
Why does it keep coming?
You think he has to
back
take in
this?
extra calories every day just to keep his cock well fed?
Of course he does. That's why if he was out in the freezing cold, the vital organs, his cock would stay toasty warm and his head would freeze off.
I think that's why Anthony has never been fat because you know all those extra calories are being used by the monstrous cock.
The monstrous.
Old shiitake cock.
Old Nessie dick.
Why? Big fat hunk of meat you call genitals. Big lucky devil. And I don't mean you, I mean your girl. For getting a hold of that monster.
This should just have run its course.
Your cock has a handle.
It doesn't have a handle.
So it folds up, goes in its own alligator bag. A bag made of alligator skin, which holds that giant appendage.
I bet you in a weird way too he's ashamed of it. Like he gets embarrassed.
Because when he was a little boy,
gets
they would call him Big Wee Wee Anthony. Big Wee Wee Anthony. No!
Special swim trunks for Anthony as a child.
They kicked him out of Little League because his cock was too manly and mature.
Shut up, Legal League.
But it would stick out both sides.
What are you
of the
gonna
cup. His boyish dick was always getting hit with ground balls because his ball bag and helmet would stick out of the sides of the fucking. He couldn't get a cup.
Right.
I had to go to the adult cup section.
Yeah, he had to play the outfield because he couldn't get down on those ground balls because his cock would kind of trip him up.
He'd squat down and his fucking cock and balls would bulge out like he was having a miscarriage in his fucking baseball uniform.
He looked like a tranny in the outfield every time he bent down.
Come on.
Poor
How
Anthony.
could we possibly keep this subject going
you would
any
think
longer?
it would be a blessing, but I think in his case it wasn't a blessing. There was a lot of shame.
There was a lot of shame.
A lot of
I'd hate
shame
it.
involved.
Even when the first girls, like when he showed it to them, they'd go, ooh, he would go, yeah, I know, I'm sorry. No, it's a good thing. I'm sorry.
Just a lot of hair.
Oh yeah, it was awful.
Way before the days, you know, you learned you could trim that shit down
Yeah,
a little bit.
he wanted the hair to grow longer so it would look smaller. He would always wear like bulky winter pants in the summer so the pants came out farther.
Yeah.
And that hunk of meat dangling from the front of his torso looked more normal.
His cock had to get its own flu shot.
Right in the crown.
And he didn't even flinch.
No, he didn't flinch at all.
Motherfuckers.
This never gets fully hard because it's too big. There's not enough blood in his body to just fill the whole thing.
Every time he gets a hard on, he goes pale.
I do not.
His head gets smaller when his dick gets hard.
What am I, a balloon? People. Right. Right.
Fucking just a fat helmet.
Giant fat crown.
Just a huge crown.
Well pronounced crown.
Yeah.
It's well pronounced in his genes through thick dungarees.
Dungarees.
You can see the crown through fucking 2 pairs of Wranglers.
Like Magnum PI.
How much cum you think comes out of this monstrous cock?
It's probably an embarrassing amount of semen. Like he actually used to jerk off on a girl's face and then like try to like not finish coming because she'd go, "Oh my god,
I'm gonna drown."
Yeah, I've never seen this much cum. Are you sick?
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
We're just thinking.
I'm just trying to sit here and do a show.
He had to carry a measuring cup when he fucked, just so he could come in that and fill it and dump it out the window.
Just loads of cum.
How embarrassing.
Filling up poor girls' eye sockets with load.
Just gotta like. He's just got to jerk off every 5 minutes to get rid of the poison that just keeps producing and producing and producing.
When he comes in a girl's mouth, Anthony's what they call a 3-swallower. He give you 3 fucking mouthfuls, and you got to swallow. It's like eating fucking smooth chowder.
It sounds like the girl's in a beer drinking competition. She's swallowing his dirty, huge load. You can actually see his sperm like tadpoles.
Oh my God, are we done?
Yeah. They look like fucking eels.
Yeah.
You want to make a fucking sushi.
His sperm is actually not even clear. It actually has like color, like a gray color.
When he comes in,
all right, good. It's finally over.
No, it's
Thank
not.
you.
Oh, no,
Paul.
we'll start it back up. We'll
Yeah,
start
we'll
it
get
back
right
up.
back in.
Absolutely.
when he comes, it looks like a snake trying to swallow a mouse.
It looks like you took a garden hose and filled it with milk. He's trying to fucking. I'll bet you can come without touching it. Like when he gets close, it probably just stands up. It's very turgid.
Yeah.
And it just starts pumping on its own, and little bits start leaking over the top, and he has to just grab it, and it's slick with pre-cum.
Yeah, let's hear that. There you go. There's his cock.
It's just a fat cock.
It probably just has to continue regenerating itself. Just
what is it now?
Like pieces are just missing from all the goodness it gets.
Let's assure you, there's no pieces missing.
His cock actually sheds once a month.
Right.
Yeah, pieces fall off like the space shuttle.
and it keeps on ticking.
He has cock skins around his house.
Yeah. like fucking one of those little bugs that curl up and shit.
Let's do line of the day.
Sure.
Who gives a shit about the pets?
Especially when he shakes his big fat cock, it sounds like a cicada. Old cicada genitals.
When he comes, it makes a noise.
People are suggesting, actually, don't have a name on this, that the reason you drink a lot is because your cock is your designated driver.
He gets a hard on and it wheel locks so he can't start the car.
Yeah, his dick is the club.
Fuck happened?
This could be the worst thing I've ever drunk. Psyllium husk.
Why would you think it tastes good?
But it could be the worst thing I've ever
Makes
drunk.
you like
shit. Dude, Metamucil, it's easy.
But no, I was farting so bad. I kept saying Metamucil in the house. When I was in the car with Kenny, I gassed him all the way to fucking Atlantic
Kenny
City.
was saying how awful that was. I don't know if we talked about it on the air, but he said your farts going down to Atlantic City were
that's fucking
the worst ever.
Kenny wants to bully people. That's what he gets.
By the way, I'm fine tuning my formula for the fart off. I discovered it was broccoli that did it to me yesterday.
Oh,
so we're gonna have a gas contest. You want in, Bob?
I'd love to.
I'm dead serious.
I'm dead fucking serious.
We're putting
too.
a day aside.
Okay.
And we're just gonna try to see who the last man standing is.
Now now there's two ways you can go: the fart noise and sound, or the smell.
No, smell.
Fart,
the smell.
Smell. I'm thinking we might have to have like somebody that has
Now, if you shit your pants, you're disqualified.
Yeah,
No, you're
sure.
not at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
But see-
you can't have shit outside of your ass.
Sure you can.
I think we'll be laughing. I think we'll be laughing so hard that I don't think the only person that will leave, no doubt in my mind, will be Anthony.
Why?
So we got to get somebody, a couple people in here, that will determine how awful these farts are.
Yeah, you got to get some.
Are you in really? Danny's in.
I'll definitely do it.
Jimmy's in, obviously.
When is it?
Well, what's your formula?
I'm gonna have to have fajitas from this certain place that I
Sure.
get them from.
Sure.
And I'll have to have some garlic. Garlic.
Oh, jeez. Sound like a percolator.
Oh, dude, it sounded like you're a chemist.
Epstein or
From
Yeah. All right, we're gonna set aside a day for the fart off.
the sound Anthony's cock makes.
dude,
when it comes.
all right. Enough about the cock.
Cock gurgles. Your cock hole has lips like a mouth. You have a little bum chin on your dick.
When Anthony comes, it sounds like pea soup being dumped on tinfoil.
Got to put tarp up all over the place because he doesn't want to mess up his brand new drapes. Just shooting everywhere.
Looks like a Night Stalker murder scene, but with delicious cum.
He's got a focus, or it just goes off like a garden hose after you turn it on.
Looks like somebody had a pie fight.
Yeah. Next Thursday, BulldogLife.net presents Cherry Darts, and we're still looking for couples.
Fucking awful.
A lot of fucking people are like, hey, bring back the old bits. So we bring back the old bits, and no one comes to the table to do it. So we're looking for couples for Cherry Darts. $2,500 up for grabs. Email Travis at foundrymusic.com. Okay, please. We're trying to bring back some of these old bits you know and love, and so far, no interest. Also, that great phone call that Jimmy did yesterday with a psychologist talking about Heath Ledger. We're
Very
replaying
funny.
that in a few minutes here. Also, people are asking for, I got to ask E-Rock, the NRA restaurant bit.
Oh, yeah.
Have we played that in a while?
What a fave that
We
was.
played it over the holidays.
Not in a while?
Damn.
No? Okay.
Can we squeeze it in today, or that might be tough? All right, if we don't squeeze it in today, we'll squeeze it in tomorrow. Okay? With that, let's do line of the day. SkiColoradoNow.com for info on great deals on 26 world-class resorts and up to the minute snow conditions. Log on to SkiColoradoNow.com.
It's the worst thing I've ever drank is psyllium husk.
You really don't
Ever.
like that.
Can I taste it?
When I'm done, yeah. I'll give you some. I'll give you
Out of his ass.
That's what comes out of Anthony's cock, psyllium husk.
All right. No.
Pure psyllium husk.
Fucking Bobby.
Someone wants to know. Chris asked from PA. I didn't pay attention to the instant feedbackers today. I apologize, but I just caught this one. Chris asked from PA writes, when Ant jerks off in the toilet, how many times does he have to flush? Ow, fuck. Keep breaking a rubber band around my face. All right. Here's a runner-up line of the day. Every time he gets a hard on, he goes pale.
Late entry.
Yeah, late entry.
Hey, thank you, guys. Another runner-up line of the day.
Oh, I don't know, Bob. I don't know what am I
Like Rowan's face aggravates me.
Why?
It's like the middle of it just stopped growing.
Where's it going?
That was good. We've all thought it. No one said it.
So why did we do 4 hours and 55 minutes of radio?
Didn't have lines of the day.
Apparently the whole first part was no good, but apparently big laughs came the last couple minutes.
Oh, who are we to say?
Yeah, well, you know, we ain't the judges, we're only the jury. You know.
Another runner-up line of the day.
Oh, okay. He's a Milner is agreeing.
Chiming in.
Thank you. By the way,
This old person's makeup on the pillow like the Shroud of Turin. Just crying.
That was great, dude.
How the fuck did you remember
Well,
that
that's
name?
nice.
Sure.
I don't know what this is.
Psyllium husk makes a boy go duty. It's a song I'm working on.
Let's go to Keith in Connecticut. Keith?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I wanted to know when Anthony comes, if his dick looks like a dead person being revived with paddles.
Good one.
That, God. Yeah.
Just walk away.
Just walk away.
Just please walk
Jesus.
away.
That was
Leave
the
the
psyllium husk of jokes.
Let's go to South Dakota. Jim.
Thank you.
Hey guys,
Hey.
Hold on. That got what it deserved.
I heard Anthony makes his girl wear arm floaties when she sleeps in the wet spot.
That is funny.
How did we get here?
I don't know. Your genetics.
No, I don't mean
Fucking
that.
Huge cocked Italian asshole.
Can you actually swim and come?
No.
Not
Or you
me.
Just float?
You'd probably float due to the sodium content. High salt. It would be like the Great Salt Lake.
Mark B. in Ohio. Ant's cock was attacking ships in Pirates of the Caribbean too.
That's all right.
Someone has to shit.
Do you wash your cock separately?
He has to stand in the living room while it's in the shower. Soap it up.
Singing.
And he,
All it can do is whistle.
and he doesn't want to get soap in the pee hole, so he puts the fucking cork from a wine bottle in it.
He actually puts.
Jesus Christ, Jimmy.
Steve Ellsbury from Albany writes, when Anthony comes, his cock looks like Pat from Moonaki in the Baby Bird video.
People are fucking ruthless.
I want to thank Uncle Nuts T-Con from Indiana, Matt LaFave from Queensbury, Squarehead from Jersey, Booby Man from Brooklyn, Mark B. from Ohio, Donnie B. from Allentown, and Barry Rye.
And Ted from Schenectady.
From Pittsburgh. Why?
No reason I just
Why?
wanted to say that.
Why?
That's why Anthony has so many guns in case his cock fucking just goes ballistic one day.
I'll shoot it? Is that what you're implying? I have to shoot it?
Starts leaving Darth Vader helmet prints all over the house on the walls.
Starts waking up and doing things while you're asleep.
Yeah. You hear slapping noise like...
It attacked a neighbor one night while you were sleeping.
Well, now it's getting ridiculously big, isn't it?
Well.
It's sneaking outside. It's doing things.
Who doesn't love
I have to
exaggerated humor,
shoot
though?
it.
Exaggerated humor rules.
I'll say it does.
It's coming like a fat man vomiting up eggnog.
Yeah.
Just wonderful.
He can't even wash it properly. I bet you Ant's cock by the head smells like the underside of a foot.
Oh, God.
Use lead bag from Whack Bag and shits out peanuts as his cock constantly tries to feed it.
Shoving hay up his own ass. That's fucking... That gift. With that fucking fleshy gift.
Cock looks like an old sea turtle shell.
Fucking
barnacles on the helmet.
God-given piece of enjoyment. All right.
You want exaggerated humor? Here you go. Steve P. from New Hampshire. His cock has a rotating light on the end of it so ships won't crash into his balls.
Not bad.
His cock has become self-aware.
Self-aware.
Hello, Joshua.
It's sperm the size of trout.
And the cock.
Bear hang out at the end, plucking it out of the stream
Steve,
to
you
eat.
mean?
Yes, Steve, more.
Ant's cock started Little Shop of Horrors as the plant.
Enough about the cock.
Yeah, I'm done with
Chester's
this.
liver, Anthony's Escalade, came with a free horse trailer for his cock.
Ant's cock killed a gay guy.
What?
That's a horse joke.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
Yeah, we love the horse.
Was he gay? Or?
He liked a male horse to fuck his ass, but he was somehow hetero. Figure that one out, gang. Back to you. Oh, Ellen's dancing. She's funny.
Yeah. Well, we could do this for another half hour, but
Yeah, but
when Ant gets blowjobs.
enough about the
like-
cock.
Oh my God! I gotta go to this one. Shane in Tennessee, go ahead.
I'm going to try it.
Okay.
When Anthony gets a blowjob, does it look like somebody blowing into didgeridoo. Legally longy.
Legally loggy.
It had potential. Old didgeridoo cock.
Yeah.
Didgeridoo.
This is actual audio of Anthony getting blown. Here it is right here.
Oh, fucking A.
Hey, there could be worse things. We could be doing an hour on how tiny your cock is.
That's right.
We're doing you a service, my
That's
friend.
right, a didgeridoo.
Oh, no. Let's go to Kevin in Virginia Beach. Kevin.
Yeah, when Anthony dies, we're going to count the rings on his cock to see how old he was.
That's good.
I got Tim in Westchester.
Yeah, I was wondering if Anthony's house looks like the movie Alien with all that goo all over the place.
All right. Here's your
Spunkmeyer.
Anthony,
Get up here.
Anthony has a sleep number bed, and he likes it on 60, and his cock likes a 30.
That's how he tested it. Like, instead of dropping the bowling ball with the wine glass on the other side, he just smashed his fat, delicious appendage into the fucking top of the bed. And it knocked the wine glass over.
I thought game was over, but I got to call game on.
Oh, come
Fred
on.
in Brooklyn. Fred,
What do you think?
we'll do this until they fall flat. Go ahead, Fred.
Ant lays his cock in the gutter to go bumper bowling.
Ryan in PA. Ryan.
Yeah, Ann has to notify the FAA when he gets a hard on.
No, that would be implying my dick would be so big that airplanes might hit it.
Small
See,
airplanes.
now it's gotten to the point of complete ridiculousness.
Well, Dave in Chicago. Dave.
Yeah, I was wondering if when Anthony was young, if they used his coming cock to whitewash the fences.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Frunkus?
All right, I think we might be going. Frunkus?
Line of the day.
We might be going.
Chris in Atlanta. Chris?
Ant's cock's so big, there's snow on top of it.
All right, see, now he's saying that it's as big as a mountain that has snow on its peaks.
All right.
That's not. Don't exaggerate. Ant's cock is so big that when you hold his balls, the tip of it rests halfway up your forearm, and you just go, "My God." But you don't yell at you.
Hopefully
just say
not.
Gently.
Hopefully not in that voice.
Yeah, exactly.
My God.
Can we fit the word cumsies into this whole bit?
It's too cute.
When Ant makes cumsies.
Ant's cock is so big it has like scars on it like a whale.
Boats are hitting it?
Just scrapes from girls' teeth smashing into his cock because it doesn't fit.
Coral reefs?
Let me ask you honestly, have you ever had a doctor, like when you go for the ball check, like when you take your dick out, have you ever had a doctor like kind of lean back a little bit and go, "Sweet Jesus"?
The doc sits on his balls like a hippity hop or a hoppity hip, whatever the fuck that thing is.
No, that has never happened, Jimmy.
Have you ever had a doctor start to say something and then catch himself like as soon as your cock
There's
comes out?
Anthony's cock.
I've been practicing medicine.
It's on Ellen right now.
There's an anaconda on Ellen, and it's not an
Well,
anaconda.
we were confused for a second. Matt in D.C., what's up?
Hey, I was wondering if that was Ant's cock in the Kevin Bacon movie Tremors.
No, what happens is Anthony caught a doctor one time. Like, he took his cock out for the ball check, and the doctor said, "I've been practicing medicine for 25 years," and just stopped. He just stopped himself.
Realized what he was saying?
He realized he was supposed to be thinking that.
Oh.
Did you ever use your cock for T-ball?
No, I can say never.
That's a good one by Matt LaFar from Queensbury. Ant was circumcised with Alzar Cowie's knife.
Chris B. from Jersey. Ed has to lock his cock in the basement during full moons. All right.
I gotta pee.
Yeah.
Me and
you just pee inside
my
Ant's
cock.
cock?
Me and my cock have to go to court.
Well, Puddle of Age writes that that your cock has mile markers. Is that true?
No, it doesn't have mile
No,
markers.
all right.
It would have to be over 2 miles long, I guess, to
Yeah.
need a mile marker.
Mm-hmm.
Ant's cock is not like it's not an inhuman thing, but Ant's cock. Here's the reaction: like a lot of times, a girl will get her hand on it, and she'll strain and strain, and she'll go, "Oh, if I go up by the tip, I can touch my fingers."
That's all.
And no, I don't have to go to court so the judge can use it as a gavel.
Good luck at court there.
Oh, thanks.
That's why the pretty shirt today, right?
No, I have I brought clothes with me.
You brought court clothes?
I brought court clothes. Not, up for murder charges, court clothes.
Yeah.
Just neat. But you don't want to look like you're a felon or something.
Ant's pee hole is so big, it looks like a cornucopia.
There are various vegetables tumbling out of it.
Yeah. Just rest your huge mule on a table at
different
Thanksgiving.
colored corn cobs.
Matt from Pest Box Live says Ant's cock has a grounds crew to keep it from knocking down streetlights.
This is silly.
I'll try one. Ant's cock is so big that the crabs are as large as lobsters.
No, I don't have crabs.
But if you did, they would be the size of lobsters.
No.
You need light sticks to pee.
No, I
The
don't.
girls just, you hear a beep, beep, beep.
They don't have to guide it in like an aircraft. Oh, God.
You do get a big mule. Is it a big? Just admit to it, and we might stop.
I just, I'm not going to make judgments on my own anatomy as compared to anyone else.
Top Gunt from Canada wants to know if you use a tractor tire for a cock ring.
Tractor tire, not even just a tire. Tractor tire.
When Ant was circumcised, they used his foreskin to cover the Superdome.
Oh, my God.
Dude, I can't give you credit because it updated. Fuck, that was good, too.
That was a great one.
Shit. Sorry, bro. They're coming in so fast, I'd lost you already. That wasn't mine.
Yes, I know. And all they are here on Pal Talk is cock references.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Jurassic Cum from Earth. He writes, rednecks go noodling inside Ant's pee hole.
That's a good one.
Noodle.
Jimmy went to the bathroom. He's back, and it's still going on, Jimmy.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
There's the top of Anthony's cock right there.
In between all this, I like to plug 2U, my brother's U2 tribute band.
Wow.
At the Bolton Center Theater.
Wow.
In Bayshore.
Is your cock going to be there?
Sure, they're playing under it. Standing under the shadow. Okay.
And then
it's not until March 22nd, but tickets are available now.
Yeah.
So go to boltoncenter.org.
Where's that? Bolton Center?
Yes.
Where?
BOULTON center.org.
Dude, I've never seen
In Bayshore.
feedback come in faster, and I can't give this guy credit either, but some guy just wrote, all right, we get it. He's got a big cock.
That's a great way to end it.
Now, the way to end it is, all right, we get it. He's got a gift. Because that's what that is.
Ant's cock is so big, it won't take Spielberg's calls. Rob in Jersey.
Hey, wait a minute. These are turning into
They're very familiar.
Chuck Norris jokes.
Well, it's okay.
Ant's cock's so big, he gets XM for free off his... All right.
All right, finally.
on.
Let's just end it
Finish it.
right
All
there
his what?
on that bomb.
You didn't finish it. All of his what?
I'm not going to...
Well, how about we try to get back on track with Casper from Connecticut.
Good
Casper?
evening.
Anthony, your cock is bigger than U.S. Steel.
Very good Godfather 2 reference.
Certainly was.
Very nice. All right. Anthony likes the cruise vacations.
What?
You like the cruise ship vacations since he uses the portholes as glory holes. John H. from Montreal.
I just want to get that
Pat from Putnam.
Pat?
Yeah.
What's up?
Ant's cock's so big his legs are jealous.
All right, how do we end this?
He has
I
a
think we're
toenail
good.
on his cock.
Oof. Oof.
That was all right.
Yeah, it's so big it has its own zip code.
Yuck.
All right, here's
Yeah,
here's your line of the day.
Here comes line of the day, line of the day.
Man stole 1,600 pairs of blank.
Breasts.
And that's how you executive produce.
It's a long story. Long and tragic.
Like your cock.
I knew it. I knew it. Hey, Jared from West Virginia writes, Bob Kelly, well, Ant's cock is so big. Yes, of course you start with that. Bob Kelly uses Anthony's cock to go, what was it? Snuba diving?
Snooba. You and your stupid snooba.
Actually, you just hook your mouth right onto the head of his cock, and you can go around. You can go down around 20 feet for a half hour.
Shit. Ant's got to get to court. Jimmy's got to shit. Bob Kelly's got to...
I'm going to the gym. And I'm going to...
You're what?
Going to the gym.
Bob's been hitting the gym a lot.
Ever since that last pounding I took. He actually didn't even need that. You guys were all laughing anyways.
What did I say?
Liberty.
What?
For my diabetes supplies.
There you go.
I got diabetes, and I'm a big fat fuck with a walrus mustache. And I can't say diabetes, I say diabetes. Get your supplies at Liberty.
Look at him. I wish he'd fall backwards into that fireplace and crackle like a fucking sugar-filled marshmallow.
He looks like your cock before it gets hard.
My cock does not look like Wilford Brimley.
Big and fat with a sweater.
It doesn't have diabetes.
It has to have its own sweater to keep it warm. Jesus Christ. Enough about the cock. I'm going to tear down a wall, though, Bobby. What did I say to you when we were not goofing?
You lost some weight.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a little bit.
The last time.
I want people to think that I'm human every once in a
I think
while.
you got a pounding. This shows was actually complimentary.
Thank you.
I got pounded for, I think, an hour and a half.
We got to hurry? All right.
That joke, so.
Yeah,
All right.
let's...
We got to hurry because we're going to replay that call, that brilliant call that Jimmy made yesterday. Well, you know, whatever.
See you guys tomorrow morning.
We promoted it, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be at Stress Factory
Yes.
this week.
Yes.
Are you coming back tomorrow, too, I think?
I don't know if you want me
I'll
back.
just come back.
Oh, just stop.
I'll come by.
What, do you want to
I'll come by.
be officially invited?
No.
I got Poughkeepsie coming up in a couple weeks in San Francisco.
Poughkeepsie.
So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Psyllium Husk.
Diabetes.